is nothing but fact based, and I want to just print something out here. Let me just get this out. Okay. Okay. So I want to thank you guys for joining. If you are joining for the first time, please make sure that you are waiting. I don't have any time to answer questions on Instagram. So if you are listening, please just be cool with me. Let me just, I want to print something out. Then we can go ahead and start talking. I just want to give you guys a benefit of doubt to join me while we are. I'm not afraid of questions. I'm not afraid of coming out. But all my distractors, they never give you a chance to question them because they believe, say, anything they tell una go carry on. Anything they tell una go carry on. So I know they agree for that. You can't tell me something and say, don't ask question. I am asking, you are asking me. We are going to discuss it. And I'm not fighting for Andrew, by the way. That's just basic fact. Okay, I would just want to, something I wanted to show to my people, and I want to print it out before we go live. My printer is on in the office, so great. First of all, put focus, do not disturb. So, and then I will go ahead and print it out for you guys. Okay. There's a text message that I like to show to you guys, which is very, very important because my own, I deal with fact. And that's why I'm getting all the attacks that you are seeing. I go with fact. I don't go with fictions. I go with fact. Everything I have been doing is fact. So, but on a non-share, I'm going to print this out. I'm going to basically send it to you guys. Okay. Please stay with me. Let me just do what I need to do. I need to show it to you guys because it's very Nigerians like proof. Even when you give them proof, they go still they doubt. You give them proof, then go still they tell you, say, that was not enough proof. But I have given proof and you've seen the result. You still don't believe. They're going to give you rubbish, you're going to believe them. But we're going to talk today. Let's go. And anybody who have a problem, you can come live. Come live and challenge me. I'm not hiding. Never hide. My conscience is clear. So that's why we're doing this. Don't stay online and make noise. Make sure you use your police and use it well. This is a matter of reality. Nigerians, you got to understand what we are dealing with here. We are dealing with false narratives, lies, and deceitfulness. And I'm not interested in that. What I'm interested in is coming here to say what I think is the reality. And make sure you share it. If you know you believe in the reality, in truth, share it. I don't block anybody that have something against me, that have a platform. But they are blocking me because they want to post something I can't defend. I can come to their life and discuss what I have. Can they come to my life and discuss? They can't. This is not a fight for me. This is not a fight for anybody. This is a fight for justice, for fairness, for truth. So far, so good. They've been throwing stones everywhere. Everyone is throwing the stones. Everyone is telling me, Mr. Ben is this, Mr. Ben is that, Mr. Ben is that, Mr. Ben is that. But the fact is this. Can you guys pinpoint me to anything? Nothing. Oh, Mr. Ben. Even when the girls that called you told you the truth, the girl told you there, Ben did not do this. Then you came online and removed some text messages and lied about it. And you think Nigerians are stupid. Nigerians are not. Nigerians know the reality and they will find out the truth. Just want to get a better background. A lighting on the background would be nice for me. That's why I'm doing this. Sorry, guys. So, I want to thank you guys for joining. Currently, we have 17 people on YouTube and we're growing. Make sure you share it. You have to share. It has to be important. I am the fact of this matter. Everything I have done, everything I have said, everything I have dropped is pointing hand to somewhere. Why are they covering it? Now, the new information is now is this. Mr. Ben is this. Go and write petition. Stop threatening. Your comments should not live online. When I was angry, I wrote a petition to the IGO police, to the British High Commission. That is how I work. Then I reported to the UK police. That is how I work. Leave online. Go do action. Call a protest. If Mr. Ben is your problem. Mr. Ben is your problem. Mr. Ben has been your biggest problem. Mr. Ben was not in Nigeria. Mr. Ben is in the UK, remoting everything. But they are not asking you, you are not asking yourself a question. Why did they ask Afiba's husband to accept a body that does not belong to them? Just imagine you don't lose your sister. You they try to complain. Government to make you accept one body when no belong to Ram. Why? Why did they allow Andrew to drive himself? Why? Why did they not investigate when Rachel reported in January? Why? Why did they not punish Andrew when Allison reported? Why? Why did they take the guy on a 4 days joining to Abuja, to Uyo, then to Benue, then they finally pie him? Why? You have seen the picture of the car. Do you think that is how they pie somebody that is trying to drive away? Why? The question that you need to ask yourself, I am the reason why this case is longer. As far as some of you are concerned, the day that fake Harrison came to you and told you, we have pie and do, case over, it's gone forever. That would have been the end of the case, as far as some of you are concerned. But I said, no, that's not the end of the case, and that is not the root of the case. And I'm beginning to ask a question. I'm beginning to go to the root of the case. I say, let's go to the root of the case. I say, Harrison, shut up. You are lying. Whoever sent you to tell Nigerians is lying. No, call me any name. But I've just told you now that everything I have said in this case is fact. Because the victim communicated with me. Now you are telling me now, oh, the victim must have told you where are the girls. The victim was held in the prison for 2 weeks. He did not tell the police. So you believe the police that the victim did not tell the police. But you don't believe me that the victim did not tell me. You know, say something, don't score for your head. You don't say something, don't score for your head. You believe when I tell una say, una even insult me when I tell una say, these people collect money in Uyo. Harrison said, I lie, they don't collect money. In short, Harrison no. Say they sleep in Uyo. According to him, he knows, he say he no know. It can't turn out. Say now Harrison give the account where collect that money, where collect Azar. Now Harrison bring the Azar, where pick the money up. I called the guy name here. Instead of Harrison to report it to the police, just the way I've reported it to the police with a petition, Harrison went and meet his POS man and collect the money in cash. You know, ask why. You they look for Ben. You they look for Ben because now so your brain no grow rich. You they come on my platform, they yab me because you sabi type. Some of you now, for this country, if you dey obodo Igbo, when you see police motor, you they run. You know, see, you they run. Because of the nonsense where you they do. The visa will carry you for this country. Now fake visa. The COS will bring you. Now lie you lie. The student visa will bring you. Now lie you lie. Some of you not even go secondary school. Now they do master for UK. Because they forge document for now. That one no be bad thing. Now, suddenly you don't become innocent. You don't lose your head. You know sabi talk anymore. Now insult, now una sabi. But when they ask you, can you just sit down and reason? Why this lie? The last 5 days, Afiba's husband came on the platform and said, listen guys, I have a suspect in my hand. They say, who is your suspect? He said, Blessing and Darlington. He said, after Andrew, I know these people have a question to answer. They say Blessing and Darlington have run away. Okay? They have run away. They don't see them anymore. The man encouraged Nigerians on the Daddy Free show, say we should call these people out. Every day on my platform, I've been calling them out. Una no even comment to Blessing, Darlington, come out. Come and help us. Una go leave them. Una go they insult Ben. Una go they tell Ben, say, your head, you are the one. You are an accomplished. You are this. Come and catch me now. Yesterday, Sabilo, whatever he called himself, the fake investigator who called me and tried to manipulate his way, I smart than him. Go watch the man and come and watch me. Me and the man know they operate on the same level. Me and Sabio know they operate on the same level. He knows. I be Oga, thinking wise, reasoning wise. I be Oga. And he get government on his side though. He get the laptop, he get Andrew laptop, he get Andrew information though. He can't carry Andrew laptop, open them. They get information there, take and they threat Andrew victim. If you don't talk to me, we will release this. They can't they go tell him one thing, he go say me they change him. If you get anything against me, you know go court, go report me. Thunder and go hammer you. Me, I want to make you report. I want to make you go write petition. Your noise online no go kill me. Now they say where you want be that. Some of them they tell me say come to Nigeria, come and do what? So that una go pie me the way una pie somebody when never commit anything. So that una go hold me, una go stone me because na so una meant to be. Some of una get case for court now una they defend. Una nobody they condemn una say una do am. Una they tell judge say una no do am. And they tell una something, say look here. I get something for head. Look here. Una no one look. Well, all of una don't make up una mind. Una be like, cow, malu. Some of una na malu. In short, even a boki cow, when you carry them go eat grass, then they ask questions before they put grass in their mouth. That grass where they spice person for body, they no go chop am. Some of una head and the brain where they there is lower than cow. That's why anything where they throw for you, you go accept them. This is my platform. This is my voice. This is the only thing I have. Nothing else. I have answered 5 hours question. I say Harrison bring POS. Harrison bring POS. POS, where collect the money? You they happy? You know they ask about the girls anymore. The only two one that they ask for, where are the girls? Mr. Ben, where are the girls? Where are the girls? Harrison bring the POS. Where collect 5 million out of 7 million when a FIBA husband pay. Una know they ask. See, why you think say Nigerian police never come out to talk? Have you asked yourself a question? Why you think say Harrison refused to post about Blessing? When married the woman with the me say he been suspect. The man no call my name say I been suspect. You hear a FIBA husband say Ben am my suspect? You no call her. Harrison, they go around, then they distract you. Because they know say the brain where you take the operate. They don't donate time for village square. You two they agree. Now they abuse. Because that's a big type. They type. Yesterday, listen, let me tell you something. When I got into this, I knew what I was getting into. When I get into this, I know it's not going to be an easy fight to get them to admit. But I have proved that something went wrong. I have proved that the government that you pay your tax to need to respond. Then they use Harrison. I don't talk him from day one. Then they use him. And now wanna be pig where they clap hand. As in they dance for stage. But the way I am cornering him to the wall now. He's going to get frustrated. The police are going to arrest him. Not me. I tell you something, not me. Yesterday, I want to address something that came up. A young lady called me a few days ago, immediately after Andupai. She explained herself to me that she knows me, that if I remember her. And I remember her because I'm a man of a memory. I don't forget things. I said, yeah, how are you? She told me. Then she went into conversation, which is recorded. And I play some of them for you online now. They are on my YouTube and I posted some. And then the young lady made an allegation. Not an allegation. The young lady actually vindicated me. The young lady said, when he was making up with Andrew, they have an understanding to come and call his friend in the other room. The young lady came to my room and called me. When I get to the young lady's room, inside Andrew's room, the rest is a history. Go watch. Make up your judgment. All the text message she sent to Sabio, I get it. I did not partake. In short, the young lady said, Mr. Ben did not even take it. He was fully dressed. That young lady was Andrew's girlfriend. I have not commit anything. The young lady did not say, oh, we choke her, we do this. The young lady participated, wanted it. I spent 3 minutes in that room. Sabio, if God no go punish you, don't release the video. You have the laptop, you work with government. I told you the first day where you call me, I said, Mr. Man, get out of here. Me and you know they do any investigation. I told you this thing already. When I saw you in Daddy Freeze, I caught you out. I said, this fat man here, me and I know they do anything. This big man where they here, me and I know they do anything. I told you, I say you are working for the Fed. Go and get the information from them. And I sent you back to them. You are an IT expert. You are cyber security tech. That's why they hire you. They 4 laptop, Andrew 2 laptop, 2 iPhone, desktop is with you. It's with the government. Open it. If you get mine, open them and find anything. Why you they call everybody in the world? Anybody will get something against Ben, come and tell us. You get the laptop. Una leave every failure. Una they look for me. If they won't use you lie, come lie on me. Lie on me. Una use Rachel lie. At the PTM. Then una can't use another girl lie. Let me tell una. If that girl by himself, no be my fault too. I want the girl. The recording is here. I told her, listen, if you are going to talk truth. Don't lie. Say the truth. As you see me now, anything lie, I know they take them. If you lie on me, I go defend myself because I get backup. I get serious backup. Serious backup. The girl went and told Sabio, me, I dey take cocoa. Me, I dey bring cocoa from abroad. Then they bring cocoa from London back to Nigeria. Sabio no get sense. So I dey carry cocoa. From UK. Carry and they come Nigeria. Sabio talk am. Right am. The girl tell Sabio say, Ben no force am o, na him choice o, you enjoy am o. The girl talk am. I ask the girl here, now you can't call me o. No be saying o, adult they do things o. And I don't even do anything. The girl talk am. The girl right am say, Ben no do anything with me o. He just observe o. That's all. The man twist am. That one no be bone of contention. That one no be even bone of contention at all. That one no be fight. That one no be anything to talk about. If you get something else, bring it out. Because that thing where you they carry, no be anything. Okay, the man can't go now. Ben no get money. Ben they collect money from Andrew. Ben the this. Ben be this. Ben be this. Ben be this. I can't release messages. Even messages when Andrew they ask me for money, he did there. I know they beg Andy for UK here. If you like, be footballer. Footballer don't go dash you £100 for this country. Nobody did dash you any money. If you have a big man friend, you just have a big man friend for nothing. You can go to his house, have a drink. You have to hustle for yourself. Nobody they pay your light bill. Nobody they pay your electricity bill. Nobody they pay anything for you in this country. Your big man friend are just your big man friend. He no go concern you. If you are broke, your big man friend no go give you anything. That is it. Sabio come out. Cameraman. Now, if you listen to the man, now sense in the talk so. Now sense in the talk so. So if to say I no get my voice, now so una go take una. Some of una way they here where they condemn me. Make I tell una. Una never ask una hero. Say why they no go, why they know they post blessing. Una never ask una hero where you go find body where you declare. Una never ask una hero why then they hide so many secrets. Una never ask them. Una they ask Ben we never reach Nigeria for the last 1 year. No say something wrong with una head. Something is completely wrong with average of una thinking. What do you think you got on me? Nothing. It's just misinformation, lies. That's what you got. The people where carry GUN give Andrew, you don't get problem with them. The people where they release Andrew, where they catch him, you don't get problem with them. Who you get problem with? The man who sit down for UK. No say sense, no day for una head. Some of una, poverty must scatter your head. In short, because everything where you go find, as you they cost me, everything will turn back to you sevenfold. 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 Now you go turn back to you. Sevenfold. If I no do anything where you hold me for. You know they curse your government. You know they abuse your government. You know they insult them. Now me they insult. They tell you say somebody they miss since March. They say they no get money to report. Now so life supposed be. They say no information, no investigation. Now so life supposed be. So if somebody they miss, they no get money to report them. I know they fight for you. And they tell the truth. People will get sense, they listen. Some of them where they write 10 comments in one session, on a sense they village. In short, they don't sacrifice them for Dumeje Shrine. Okay, just Shrine. Your sense they there. Well, I want to thank those people that still have their reasoning with them. If you are on my platform and you feel threatened by anyone and you want to go, please excuse yourself. Don't come on this platform if you know you cannot handle the truth. Don't come on this platform if you know you cannot handle the truth. Don't come here. I have asked you several questions when I know the answer. If you want to insult me, please insult. It's fine. But ask your hero, make it post blessing. Ask your hero why they give account where they take the collect money from person where they say kidnap person. Ask him now. Or is it too much to ask? Ask Harrison. Oga, why you go give Aza now? Ben say you go give Aza. Make him come live. Make him come explain to you. Ask Sam, say Harrison, I think say they do charity. When you come become as a man, when they give Aza to police, they give Aza to... You don't prove them. Because the last time when I tell them, say they collect 1.5, police call them, say, go collect the money from the Azaman. Oh. Harrison, go collect, they dash them 50,000, make it they can do for thanks for coming. Police carry 50,000 for person where they buy, where they collect the money, give them to Harrison. Harrison say thanks for coming. He remove and put them for pocket. A pack up. When I don't see those ones, when they look for Ben, you know, say some of una. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. There are people that are important. I am not fighting for you. And I'm not fighting for Andrew. I could have kept my mouth quiet if Harrison came on the night, on the 2nd of June, when Andrew was spied and said the truth. What happened? But he came out and lied. And I couldn't take it. And from that day, this is where we are. That is why the case is extended. Because for them, there's no accountability. No accountability. Therefore, just say they don't pay and do case over. They don't find body. Family accept. I said no. Now me come out here tell you say the letter na fake. When I say how you take no, you know too much. You know too much because I sabi something. I go school. I no be mugu. Now we the mugu people. Nobody the mugu me. Now we the job people. You can't job me. How you go expect Harrison to job me? Harrison supposed to lie low when I dey talk. He's supposed to lie like Chihuahua, like that little Chihuahua when I dey talk. Me and Nam, we know the reason the same way. Now Harrison carry the paper come. Now once I look am, I write am. I say this fake. This is fake. The thing shock am. I say this is fake. Where did you guys get this letter from? When I present it, people say, oh, why, Ben? You are always doubting everything. Harrison started this case. Don't talk about it. The person that generated the letter, they didn't come out. Afiba husband say, that letter was fake. Now me and Darlington, Blessing's husband, now me and Nam do this letter. That Blessing's husband, they are looking for him now. Harrison, you know they post about the man. You know they post about Blessing. Now me, they post about. What did they post about me? Ben na black sheep. Another lies. Okay, I'll be black sheep. Come and arrest me. Come now. I have already told you now. I am a black sheep. Come and take me. I know see some of you now go carry him. Oh, black Ben don't finally admit say be black sheep. Now so una brain small reach. This is a war of information. Ben na black sheep. Go arrest me. No be comment section. Mumu or the people. I dey here. I hold on like this. I clip on her down. The British government is aware. The police in my community is aware. The UK government is aware. You can't do shit. Government will explain how they allow person where they say he kidnap two people to drive in car, to pay money, to sleep in the same hotel. How una take payam, the car no damage. How una take lie for vigilante man head. All of those things they must explain. They don't want to explain. They employ Harrison and Janjaweed like una. Make una they insult me. Janjaweed like una. Make una they insult me. We dey here. We dey here. Ogidigba one of Africa. On where the name Okoboda Kaino. You can never see it. Every time you make finger to me. Every time you put your finger out to me, we put a serious damage on your medulla. I don't send you. I know they here to the school you. See, I know they babysit children. If you carry your mumu come my platform, I give you mumu bounce. I give you serious mumu bounce. I give you serious mumu bounce. Anybody will say my death is near, you go die before me. No be today they talk am. You go before me. You go, you must go. If you no go, your child go. If your child no go, your papa go. If your papa no go, your mother go. Something where you value go from your hand. Yes, that's and I put it out there. The same universe where they transcend this message to you now. And as you they look me, I invoke every power of negativity you are transferring to me. I descend it back to you. Everywhere you are. I'm ready to read comment. Pick your insult comment. Pick everything comment. We are going to do it. We are going to do it. Mumu people, we're in the house. Anybody who wants to talk can talk. And as I said, if you have a question, you can ask me. You can ask question only on TikTok. Come on TikTok and ask question. Ask question. But go ask Harrison. Why is Harrison not investigating Blessings and her boyfriend? Why is Harrison used as a man Ugochukwu Ogwobi, UBA Bank, they collect money? Why Harrison refuse? Why Harrison they collect cash? Me, I'm not the fight too. We dey here. We dey get it back. Get it back. All right, let's go, guys. Who do we have there?
Good afternoon, Ben.
Evening.
Evening. Want to thank everybody for being here. As think you can go ahead and just pick some people to add up to what we have, so we can just start conversation. Like we have always said, we are here to seek the truth. We are not here to fight anybody. We are not the truth to hold anybody from speaking their minds. At the end of the day, we have 2 women missing. We still don't know where they are. We are currently still waiting on the Nigerian police to give an official statement as to their findings and investigations.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, on this platform, we like to dissect, bisect, and try to figure out what really has gone on. That is why the only reason why most of us are here is because this is the only platform where we allow to ask questions, to be able also to speak your mind. Nobody is taking anybody's side on this platform. I would like to repeat that. Nobody is taking anybody's side on this platform. None of us on this platform know Ben, know Mr. Andrew, or know anything about anything, any group called Black Sheep or whatever.
Can you hear me? Yes.
And I would also like to plead with Mr. Banks today, since we are taking it I'm sure they might ask questions that might take us a little back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's necessary to reintegrate certain things, we should be able to do that in a listening ear.
I'll do that, yes.
Please, whoever wants to talk can go ahead.
Go ahead if you want to talk. I'm sure you guys can hear me clearly.
I think Malachi has his mic on.
Good afternoon, Marachi. How are you and where are you calling from today? Good evening, sir.
Basically, I began to get restless about this issue when I started noticing irregularity in stories. And also, I feel that this case has been.
Go ahead. Can you hear me? Go ahead, sir. Hello? Hello?
Why I said this case is dead is because the authority that is supposed to handle this case has been compromised. From the story of he was given a license, the GUN, that was backdated, to the story of the lady that jumped from his balcony of fence and went to report to them.
Yes.
They didn't take action. To the story of he was arrested in Aba and a fake policeman came to pick him from Aba to
Abuja. Uh-huh.
To the extent of he drove his own car.
Yes.
He has his GUN in his car.
Yes.
To the extent till we were told he was high.
Yes.
Even up to the story of his car. The car was only smashed on the windscreen. As far as I'm concerned, that was not. There was no GUN bullet hole on the car because they told us he was trying to run away. even with the story of the two vigilante guys that had those guys are just unfortunate guys. They will suffer for what they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So that is why I don't even believe anything will come out from this story or this case. Now we've been told that the police will give us an update probably next week or anything. I don't even believe in the updates that will come up because the police, as far as I'm concerned, they already know what transpired. They already know the truth.
They know the
Because
truth. Mm-hmm.
they have this guy's phone. They have this guy's phone. They have his laptops. Even the victims, they have their phones, so they can go into those phones and check uh, conversations. Okay.
Yes.
And check. So whatever we're doing, whatever Nigerians are doing in social media now is emotions. We don't cases like this don't we don't get justice by with emotions. Okay. I remember the story the police gave Harrison,
Mm.
and he believed the story and he brought it to over 200 million Nigerians.
Mm-hmm.
It was until you, Ben, came up and said, this is not what it is. This is how it is. And this is how it is. And we started understanding. And Hillary has encountered police in a wrongful way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he believed or he took their narrative. Okay? And before now...
No, his name is not Hillary. His name is Harrison.
Sorry, Harrison.
Yes.
Before now, he has been doing good. He has been fighting for justice and everything. But I don't know why he decided to go with what the lies. Even the story that the police gave him didn't add up. It didn't add up to the point where the Harrison was spy.
Andrew was spy. Yes.
It didn't add up. No sensible person will hear that story and will believe. Okay, and understand. My point is, my take in this case is, I'm just watching this case because I know it will end the same way
Mohbad case was. Yes, exactly.
Just come up tomorrow and say, you know what, there was a technical issue with the police and Andrew, and something happened. Because if the police are going to do their job, this is not a case.
It's a very simple thing.
I am not a policeman, but if I come into this case, they give me this case, I will unravel the truth. I will unravel the truth. I will get all the information I needed from the phone, the laptop, and everything, and I will unravel the truth. So for me, I'm just watching this case because I just feel that it's business as usual for the Nigerian people. It's so painful that a victim will go report to a police.
Mm-hmm.
That the lady's husband that is in Ghana go report to a police, and the police starts extorting him up to the tune of 7 million.
7 million. Yes.
That is very painful. You don't even feel pain for the woman that is missing. You are bent on taking money from this man. And the other lady that jumped from the fence still went to report to you. You don't even feel pity for him, for her. You still requested money from her. So I don't have any confidence in, even if they said the IG have ordered people to investigate this case, I still don't have any confidence in it. It will be as usual, and in the next few weeks, we'll forget about this case. So that is just and I also want to appeal with you, Mr. Ben, please. I know Nigerians will troll you. I know they will come for you. But the people that are coming for you are the emotional ones, are the ones that doesn't want to see logic in what is going on. So just do what you can do, give the information you think you can give, and let's see if the police will do the right thing. But for me, I don't believe the police doing anything right as different from what they have been doing. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much from the state. Thank you so much. Who else do we have there, please? The floor is yours.
Hajara.
Hi, Angela. How are you? Can you hear me?
Please, if whoever is and is not going to talk, you can drop them because
good day, Mr. Ben.
Okay, go ahead.
If she's not talking, she can step down. Hajara, please, can you speak?
I think maybe she's just.
Hi, Mr. Ben.
Hi, good evening, guys.
Good evening. I don't know, I'm having a poor network. I don't know if you can hear me.
We can hear you clearly. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. It's been a while. I've just been. I'm coming.
It's okay, baby.
Can you hear me?
It's
Yes,
okay.
I'm muting myself.
It's okay. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. And if you're on YouTube and you want to ask question, please kindly pop over to our TikTok and ask your question. If you're also on Instagram and you want to pop up and ask me a question,
I would like to.
come over, please. Go ahead, please. I'm listening, my sister.
Good evening, Mr. Ben. Can you hear me?
Very well. Go ahead.
My advice here, I'm calling from Nigeria, so we
Thank
know
you.
our country, how it works.
Yes.
Hello?
We can hear you. You are quite very clear. Your network is good, my sister. Go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Ben, you know how our country do their things the way they want it.
Mm-hmm. I know.
These two girls were governor's daughter or the minister's daughter. They would have found a solution to it.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So forget about the IG sending somebody to investigate. IG will not bring any good result for us. If you things like this, you have died just like a dog. Somebody abandoned on the street. That is how our country functions. They don't value life. They don't value human being. Everybody value his own self. And when you have money, you are on top of anybody. They don't value the poor people. So it's not, you are talking about these two girls. If you go and ask, the death of cases like this is much. Is much. The one that you know, this is the one that you know. The one that you don't know is more than this one. So what we have is only prayer. You pray for yourself to keep yourself safe and take care of yourself. But this girl, they have lost their life, and the police are making money with their death. That is how it's functioning in this country called Nigeria. So whatever you want to say, you say it. Say the truth, nothing but the truth.
The truth.
Clear yourself up. Whoever involved in the killing of this girl, you will leave them with God. God will judge. But Nigerian police, if you came to Nigerian police, don't even call Nigerian police. If you have case, don't call police. It's better for you to sit down with two elders and make
iron your problem out.
Yes. But if you say you want to involve police, you are involving your bank account into their investment. That is how it works in this country. A life of human being, it doesn't matter.
It's quite sad.
Our politicians, they are using us. They don't even value life. If you go to the Western world, one life that lost, thousands of people will rise and talk about it. They will find the solution to it, and they will find the justice. They will go and dig the thing and carry it out. But if you die in Nigeria, you have just lose your life. You have died. It doesn't value. They don't value you. Life is not valuable here. So my advice to you: say the truth, nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth. Thank you.
The people involved is left for them. They are not going to stay here for as long as they want. They must die one day. They have to go.
Thank you so much. You've thank you.
I'm going to drop down because I don't have battery.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Who else do we have there?
Integrate what she said and make some corrections here.
Yes.
Those ladies, like we have always said, that we hope they are still alive. There is no confirmation that they have died or they are still alive. So we wouldn't want to conclude in any way that these ladies have died or they are still alive. We hope so. We hope so. Thank you very much. Hope they are alive.
Yeah, thank you, Angela. Thank you so much.
And also, like, I'm happy that a woman has been on this platform, because it's been said that it's only 2 women who have been supporting the truth. But I know there are a lot of Nigerian women who are looking at this and know that this issue could happen to any of their children, their aunties. Like, they know that this could happen to anybody. Anyone. We are only standing for the truth here, nothing but the truth. We have no affiliation with anybody involved in this case, including Mr. Ben. We are only here to express what we feel like is the truth. Yes. So people should understand that, and women should put on their thinking caps, and let's come together and let's push for them to do the right thing, to find these ladies, and also to come out with the truth regarding this matter. That is all we are asking for. Yes, that is.
So,
Good evening, Mr. Ben.
Go ahead. How are you? Good evening. Evening.
I'm coming from there. Let the lady talk and then. Yes. Okay, sir. Okay.
Go ahead, please. Can you hear me?
Jamrock, please, can you talk? I think I'm having a bad network.
Your network is perfect. Jamrock, your network is perfect. We can hear you.
No, Hajara is done. You can drop her. We have Jamrock. She can, whoever.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, you see, unfortunately, good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, Nigerians, we Nigerians.
We want to know where you are reaching out from, because our intention is diaspora. We have.
I'm speaking from the UK.
You're nice to. Yeah. You're welcome, sir.
Unfortunately, Nigerians, we are some of the most. Will I say we're mentally lazy when it comes to issues like this? We don't like dissecting issues. A lot of issues like this have happened in Nigeria, and we just swept it under the carpet. There was a lady who went to seek for a job, I guess, in Rivers State. She was butchered. People knew about the story. Somebody did investigation about it.
It was in Uyo.
Yeah. What did Nigerians do about it? We all went on our ways and went about doing our normal business as if nothing happened. And this, sorry to say, but I believe this case will also be the same thing. But what I'm soliciting for Nigerians is this case is very important to every Nigerian, because we've gotten hold of people who are into this business in the force. This is a pointer to those who are, because you can't tell me that a suspect drove his car. He had a GUN in his car. You were supposed to go to Abuja. You went to Benue State. Look, the pointers are glaring. But unfortunately, because of our hypocrisy,
emotional,
we tend to look the other side. We are very emotional with stories. And sorry to say, the other woman that was talking about leaving matters to God. You see, this is the reason why our politicians keep dealing with us, because we keep on leaving matters to God. We should stop leaving matters to God and face these matters head on. And Mr. Ben, you're doing a good job. For people who are talking about the lifestyle, it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. What I do with my life is nobody's business. What I do with my private life is nobody's business. And that's the problem with Africans. We are easily being swayed. They'll just put up a story just to distract us from the main issue. The main issue is that people are missing, and people who are involved collected money, transferred money from an account. See, look, one of the best things you do as an investigator is just follow the money.
Follow the trail.
Follow the money, you get the people who are involved. It's just as easy as ABC. Unfortunately, things are still going to go south, because Nigerians are emotional creatures, emotional beings. Once something, maybe tomorrow now they give somebody an award or something happen in Nigeria, our attention have diverted, and then we'll follow that story. Once another big story comes up, maybe Burna Boy did a big show somewhere. Now we'll forget about these issues and
Just wedding coming up, so maybe that's gonna take the attention from
you understand. So hopefully, I hope we Nigerians are going to mount pressure and won't give these people sleepless nights. And
bros, I want to thank you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. And I want to thank every like-minded people. Since day one, if any of you go and watch the first day I give an interview with Just Adotun, where I talk, at the end of my summary, I made it very clear that I have no problem. I wasn't even defending Andrew. I was not defending Andrew. I was just saying, I just told you there's so many failure here that this shouldn't have happened. And let me just explain something to you. Rachel that came over to the platform wrote Andrew in February. Rachel was injured in January. In February, she wrote Andrew, I thought you say you will be gone by March. This is a month now. You are not gone. And you threatening. You are saying that is why you say you will pay more people. You will pay more girls. Written boldly, she sent it to Andrew. Just imagine if police would have taken Rachel's statement with her injury. Say, the man that did this to me is threatening to pay more people.
Unfortunately, the Nigerian police is
they did not even take her statement. They chased her away.
It's the most corrupt institution. And unfortunately, the top echelon of our government people are into this. I don't want to say it, but they are into this because the pointers are there. The pointers are there. Why should people get away with this crime? We've seen countless of issues like that. Why should they get away with this crime? If the people in the leadership are not part of the cartel who run the so-called business. Well, I just wish everyone the best. And for women, you people should be using your senses. We're in a digital world. Women, use your senses. We're in a digital world. For heaven's sake. There are courses you can go and do. The YouTube videos are there. If you are into wrongs, you have a lot of things you can do. I don't know why women, please wake up. You people are the one are going to fix our world for us. If you people don't wake up, the world is not going to be fixed. We need you guys to wake up. And you people are being distracted with a lot of things that are not viable. So please and please, this case with the Nigerian police is an important case that we just need to keep hitting the nail on the head. Because if we can get hold of these people, then we'll save more lives in Nigeria. This very set of people who went to carry Andrew and that crew, if we can get hold of them and ensure that they are being punished, it's going to save a lot of problems in Nigeria. I'm telling you. Because that crew is a very dangerous crew.
It's on admission that one of the officers who went to Andrew's house after they discovered the body took phone from there and pocketed Andrew's phone and begin to use it until I raised alarm here about it. It was discovered that an officer took phone. How do you justify that? How are you even, Nigerians should just help themselves, please. How are you even justifying this kind of thing? How are you even justifying? Then you sit in your house and be pointing hand in Ben in London? What do you think I could have done that Rachel hasn't done? What do you think I could have done that Alison haven't done? Do you just forget your brain somewhere else and begin to blame? It could happen to you. This could happen to you. And nobody will listen to you. A young lady is been reported missing since March. It's since March. No police search. No family search. Nobody search. No investigation. Since March. If you lose your phone since March, at least you will even know where you go to find it. Your phone. You'll be talking about it. You will call the local police. You will go to the hotel you slept to ask them, I've lost my phone. But a human being is missing since March. No report, no national newspaper, no blog. Suddenly it appeared he's missing. After how many months? You see your life, some of them where they abuse me, where they tell me say I don't know what they do. When the time come where you go need things like this, police no go ask about you. They go just delete you, come out. If a chicken, if a dog is missing in this community, a dog, just a dog is missing in this community, the whole community will know. There will be a printout, we are missing our dog. In short, the police will be aware. If a bicycle is missing, the police will be aware. A human being, adult, is missing for 3 months. Nobody know about it.
There are many, not just there are many. There are people missing on a daily in that country. Everything, but nobody cares.
I remember I had said this, that it seemed that because people are getting missing and kidnapping is happening a lot in Nigeria, it seems people are beginning to accept it as a normal thing to happen.
Yes, that's what is happening.
In people's mind that, okay, this is not the first person to get missing. People are always getting missing, so it's normal. And it shouldn't be a normal thing. It's not normal for people to be kidnapped. It's not normal for people to get missing. And this is the point we are trying to drive at. You know, there are things that are happening. People are getting lost. And people are not asking questions. You know, and that's why I like that you said Nigerian women, and not just Nigerian women, African women all around the world should understand that we are the vulnerable a set of group. We are the vulnerable group, but then we are not the stupid group. Women are very intelligent.
They need to wake up. If the women wake up, the world will be good.
Yes, if we pursue things just like men are pursuing things career-wise, we can equally work and get something doing for ourselves. We can equally become great, and we don't have to depend on anybody and do things that will put us into trouble. Women should learn how to follow their instincts, to believe in their instincts. Like you said, we shouldn't be lazy in thinking. Whenever anything is presented to you, analyze it yourself, whether you being a woman or a man. I'm talking to women because we women are very emotionally inclined. We move with emotions really quick. And that is why when anything happens, they are like, oh, she's a woman. Nothing better is going to come out of her. But I'm telling you, they are intelligent women. And on this platform, whilst we speak, I know there are women that are listening and are sitting in their seat and they are like, I think we should pay attention to every side of this story. And eventually we will get there. We will definitely get there. And like I said, we are waiting for the Nigerian police. We are not discrediting anybody here. We are only here to discuss and make sure that this forum is on a level playing ground for everybody. And we will ask questions. That's why
sorry, let me talk to that, my brother, please, from the UK. The reason why I came out to initiate this conversation is simple. I saw what happened. I saw the failure. I was looking at it like this. And then when they came on the TV and started talking completely opposite, I'm like, this will happen again. I wasn't doing justice for Andrew. I wasn't doing any of those things. I wasn't doing it to benefit anything. I have nothing to hide. The police have everything. They have the laptop, they have the computer, they have his phone. I dare Nigerian police to publish anything that I have committed. I dare them. All the fishing you are fishing. Now, what they are doing now is this, because I will make it clear to Nigerians. If you are going to use anybody, let them be truthful to you. And I mean this thing. Don't go fishing where there's no truth. Because I am ready to defend. I'm very brutal. I will defend myself to the letter. And if you are in the UK, you don't need a petition. Walk down straight to the police station. and file a report against me. Your petition is delaying. It's going to take so many time. And nobody should pay anybody for petition against Ben. You don't need petition. You could just go and file a report. And I promise you, they will come and knock my door. Stop beefing me online. Ask yourself a question.
Sorry, Ben.
How is it normal? How is this?
Sorry, Ben. Why are you being petitioned? For what reason?
Nothing, that I'm his friend. Why didn't I report him?
The Nigerians that are tagging along the corrupt politicians, why have they not reported them? The Nigerians that are tagging along all the evil people in Nigeria, why have they not reported them? There are a lot of things happening in Nigeria. Why have they not reported to the police? This is an unfortunate situation, you understand? And I don't know why we are emotional human beings in Nigeria.
And that's why the politician knows we're emotional human beings.
Yes.
I once had a politician talking, wrote me Amechi. He said, is it not Nigerians? Give them 3 days. They will switch off. We know them. He told them, he said, we know them. We the politicians, we the ruling class, we know Nigerians. We know Nigerians that they don't have they don't connect. They have no critical thinking. Whatever you tell them, they agree. Somebody is telling me to rest. Ben, rest. Ben, don't talk about this. Rest, man. Rest. It could happen to you. You are free. It can happen to me. My daughter will not go missing in the UK and this same thing will happen. It will never happen to me.
You see, Mr. Ben, you see the concept of I'm too defended to be a victim. And and the prayers we do, we think all the victims that these things have happened to, they also pray. You understand? And once something happened to one person, be rest assured that it may come to you if we don't come together and stand and fight these people. Because the danger involved in this case is that it is the people who are in authority that are involved. People who are carrying GUN authorized by the government are involved in this case. So what makes you think you are free, you that is in Nigeria? What makes you think you are safe? Because it's a simple thing. An order was given for someone to be brought to Abuja. They allowed him carry his phone. They allowed him carry GUN in a car. They allowed him to drive his car. They didn't go straight to Abuja. They went to Benue State to spend more than 4 days, living in a hotel, taking money out of the account. What else do you need? This is a walkover investigation, But unfortunately, as who we are as Nigerians, we are emotional beings. We always chase at the shadow and lose the substance. This is a very important case that everybody should have jumped onto to ensure that this cartel in the force are being brought down. But no, we will not do it. What's your business with your... See, even if the ladies are Gabriels, you understand? Even if they are Gabrielism, you understand? Or they are... Nobody deserves to buy like that. Nobody in this world, no matter what they are doing with their body, is nobody's business. And nobody deserves to buy like that. And you that is condemning them, do you know what your children are doing behind? Do you know what your children will become in future? Many people who are into, I'm not saying that's what the ladies did, but many ladies who are into the runs thing today, they never plan to be. If you call them today and tell them what was their dreams, they will tell you that this is their dream.
Their dream was to be a nurse, was to be a doctor, was to be a lawyer. Some of them are graduates. You
understand? So you that is condemning them today, do you know what your children will become tomorrow? You don't. So, and nobody deserves to buy whatever they do. They don't deserve to go like that. and you went, all of a sudden, you people went to discover a body somewhere. How did you people track the body? Nobody knows.
They say, Ben, don't ask, just accept the body. And I'm like, I can't. I have logical thinking. It's practically impossible to have the body in a community in any way in Nigeria for 30 days, and the community will look at it and move away. The person that told us that story, I said, whoever tell you the story, how do you expect Nigerians to just accept it?
You understand? And you know, whose body is that? Because we're not asking question. Whose body is that? But because we are used to people being unalive and we go about our normal business because we are too defended to become victims, you know, until it comes to you, you know. It's unfortunate. Honestly, it's unfortunate. Nigerians need to wake up. We all need to wake up.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
Good day, Mr. Ben.
Good day, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Just like what my brother Jamrock have said, he made a point. He was like, follow the money and you'll find out the truth. So when doing a proper investigation, you have to follow the money. After following the money, you will see some unraveled incidents towards the whole situation. And again, I know we Nigerians, like our government, they are used to like this divide and conquer. You understand? When people in power, mostly Nigerian government, when they see the truth or something is being unraveled, they'll just chip in that divide and conquer narrative. So everybody will be divided. So wherever the truth is coming from, nobody's going to believe. Because I know from the onset, you and Harrison, you guys were like trying to work together.
I was working with him.
And then the police came along.
I was giving him information.
Probably because you exposed them. So they were like talking to Harrison not to work with you. That's the whole scenario. Divide and conquer. You understand? So they're trying to suppress the truth by creating division. You understand it? So I think you're doing a very good work, Mr. Ben.
Thank you.
Just keep saying the truth. I don't have a good connection down here, okay?
It's okay. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you. Somebody else, please.
Mr. Ben.
Evening.
This is Auntie Barrister from Nigeria.
Auntie Barrister, go ahead again. How are you today?
Okay. I'm well. Good evening, everyone.
Evening.
I want to, first of all, thank you, Mr. Ben, for making it possible for well-meaning Nigerians to be able to even ask questions. It is very, very gratifying or fulfilling that you have questions and you can go to somebody and say, who has opened himself to say, I have a question. Contrary to what other people who are doing this investigation supposedly are doing, you have brought yourself continuously out there, put yourself out there so that we can talk to you and then even see how we can also unravel this case. One of the things you have always said is that we should follow the truth. And in saying that we should follow the truth, you have said you don't want any FC. Nobody should be your supporter, but we should all be the supporters of truth. And it is on this premise that I went to Sabio's live. I listened to his live and he made some statements which I have been able to formulate some questions which I wish to ask you.
Go ahead, please.
These are not my thoughts. These are the things they said.
Go ahead, please.
So, thank you very much. Number one will be, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
When you mentioned that $50K was missing in Mr. Ben's house.
Mr. Andrew's house.
I'm sorry, Mr. Andrew's house.
Yes.
Which set of police were in that premises when that $50K was missing?
The same kind of police that went to pick Andrew, and the same kind of police that went back there to identify the house, to ransack the house.
Okay, so that would mean that the police in Aba saw the $50K and left it.
The police in Aba, when Andrew went back to his house,
Okay.
Andrew went. let me give you back again, and somebody who have heard me will correct me again. Andrew home was locked up when they picked him to the cell for 2 weeks. Okay, Andrew came back to the house on the 23rd of June, not 22nd. I've always mixed everything. 22nd, 23rd. Andrew returned back home to get ready to go to Abuja with the 4 officers that came to take him with the fake IG of police.
Okay.
Right? When Andrew was on his way to Abuja, those officers that came to pick him should be asked a question: how much did they remove from his house?
You have answered the question.
Yes.
What you answered for me now is that it's the same officers who took him to Abuja.
The same officer who took him to Abuja, the same officer who ended up sleeping in the hotel with him in Uyo, are the same officer.
Yes.
Sorry, are the same. Let me continue again. The same officer that received him from Umahia, brought him back to his house, get him dressed up, enter car with him. Andrew drove himself, stop over in Uyo, sleep over. The same officer also traveled all the way to Benue, stay in the hotel. The same officer pie him in Benue. The same officer came back to identify the body. The same officer returned back to his house and ransacked his house, stealing phone and money. The same officer came back to that property with Harrison searching document in Andrew's house. No warrant. No warrant. So they should be asking them. And I have laid to them, they have taken every hard currency in that house. They should be talking to their bosses now.
It's all right. It's all right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I have a number of questions. So
go ahead.
I don't want you to be offended.
No. I am not going to be offended at all. I have always been answering questions on this platform, and I am willing to answer questions that I know is fact.
I agree, sir. They said you have a business in other than blogging in the UK. That you have a security business, a company registered for security services.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true?
No, my personal life has nothing to do with this. If they have any question, they should go and ask the taxpayer.
Okay, so now linking this. Okay, you do not really have to answer that.
Yes, I don't have to answer how my business is, what business I do in the UK. It's on a public platform. They can ask the government of the UK to release my tax record to them, and they will do that.
Very well, I agree.
Yeah.
They said Mr. Bill alleged that you had the CCTV in Andrew's house set up, or no, you have the access to the back end, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you were the one who wiped or who cleaned the records of the CCTV in Mr. Andrew's house. Is that possible?
It is practically impossible. He is lying and he's fishing. Tell him to do his investigation very well. He lied again. The man has been a compulsive liar since he came into this case. He came to me. I found him out. He's a phony. I asked him to go away. Listen, this is very simple. He threw things he don't know. I don't know who gave him a job because he doesn't know what he's talking about. So let him go and do his investigation. Let him ask the police in Abia. Let him ask all those questions. Let him ask the Nigerian police that have all the software and all the equipment that Andrew has, who travel with it. They were not in his house. They travel with it. Let him ask. Let him stop fishing. That's my number one to him. And I know he's listening now. Mr. Sabio, whatever you call yourself, you are phony. You are fake. I am coming to the States. You can write to the Home Office in the UK. You can write to the police. You are phony and you are fake. Me and you, we know they run the same match. I pass you very well. Take it from me. Thank you. Go ahead.
Now I'm not supposed to say this because I just wanted to ask questions, but let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
On my own, I made a research, and I wanted to find out, assuming without even considering that Mr. Ben has access to the back end in UK, I went on my own to search, can can footages, deleted footages of CCTV be recovered?
Yes.
I went on YouTube, I went everywhere, and I found out that there are many softwares that security experts have access to, which they can use to get the footages of whatever was deleted, assuming without considering that anyone wiped out footages. So I'm beginning to wonder, should it be a problem if a footage was deleted when there's a technology solution available for those things to be recovered? It is on these premises I'm addressing the Nigerian police, because that big fat fool tagged me as a black sheep supporter. Ordinarily, I'm supposed to react to him, but I because of fairness, I went to research and I found out that it's not absolute that the footages once deleted cannot be recovered. It actually can be recovered. So the Nigerian police, if you are listening to us, if you desire to know how who came into that premises, who left that premises, assuming, because they claim they are the ones that said they have CCTV cameras. I'm not even aware whether they are, but they said so, that you deleted, you had access to the back end. So if there's anything like that, those things can be recovered. Now, have you been physically present in the Aba premises?
I've never been to Aba.
Okay.
I've never been to Aba in my life.
Very well.
Then can you tell them the last time you were in Nigeria?
The last time I was in Nigeria was August last year, and I was only in Abuja.
So even the people that you met, in terms of that lady that said she had met you, and the time you drove Andrew's car, they were all it was all in Port Harcourt. So it had nothing whatsoever to do with Aba. Thank you. I proceed to the next question.
Go ahead, please.
If since you can we say you had any knowledge of the domestic staff, the number of people that lived with Andrew as your body?
Okay, just let me say, the last time I saw Andrew was 2 years ago, 2022, May.
Okay.
That was last time I saw Andrew. I have not seen Andrew since that time up to today. So Andrew's staff are not my staffs. I have no communication with them. I don't know how many staff he has. They don't work for me. And all those things are just distraction. I don't know.
So now,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm getting somewhere, sir. I'm getting somewhere. You've answered. Once I tell you okay, you've answered. Okay.
Yeah.
This question is. I'm sorry, Nigerian. This question is for me. So if you have your own, come and ask. The reason I'm asking this question is because if you do not know, he's alleging that you are not releasing the names and the information of the staff. Then it brings me to the next question. When the police came to Abia, to Aba, to the 8th when he wanted to buy himself, did they meet only Andrew in the house, or they met other people in the house? Are you aware?
No, I'm not aware of who they. I'm not aware of who they met. I'm not aware of who they met at home. But this is a common thing that I need to explain, especially for those people that we are still trying to prepare to understand a little bit of how things works. In that kind of investigation, the first thing you do is to make sure to check if this man have a driver. You pick him up. Does he have a cook? You pick him up. Does he have friends locally? You pick them up. Who is closer to him? You pick them up. You go through their phone. Who are the most people he called? You go check on them. You pick them up. Did the police in Aba, Umahia, did all of this? Those are the questions police should be answering, not me.
There's a question in the comment section that said you had said the cousin came and they allowed him to talk to Andrew.
Yes.
Okay.
The police is aware of it. So if you are aware the cousin came and they allow him to talk to Andrew, also call the police. Did you interview the cousin? Did you arrest the cousin? Why are you?
Part of my question.
Why are you asking me?
Okay, so Mr. Ben, I'm not just going to be asking questions.
No, please ask. It's very important. I'm ready for this.
This is for clarity. So the well-meaning people who can think, please follow the questions that are being asked here. I'm asking these questions and I'm also answering some, not your question, but answering in regards to the police. So this is what I want to say to this. As a lawyer, the people who were met at the crime scene will be my first, as an investigator, not even a lawyer, just an investigator. The people who were met at the time of arrest should be my first suspects. Okay, everyone, whoever came in, they will be brought in for questioning. Their data will be taken. They will have to be bailed. Okay, I'm not going to hold them, but I will have people who, in case I need them, they can always come back to be interviewed or to be questioned. That is what the police should have done. So I do not know why the duty of the police should be shifted to Mr. Ben, who is in the UK, when the police was physically present at the premises.
So Ben is this powerful? Am I this powerful?
Do you understand? So if the police did not do what they are supposed to do, I don't know who should take that blame. Let's move to the next question.
Go ahead, please.
For the time when Afiba and I know this answer, but I want you to answer it please again. At the time when Afiba and what's her name?
Celine
were in the house, did you ever speak to Mr. Andrew?
No.
During that period?
I have not spoke to Andrew prior to that, maybe 2 weeks. I don't phone him. We chat like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? That's all. And I have not spoke to him. I have no knowledge he has a visitor.
Okay. So I'll be correct to say that you only got to know about Afiba and Celine on the 8th when he told you he wanted to buy himself.
Yes, on the 8th when he wanted to buy himself, one of the text message he forwarded to me was that text message of the negotiation. A lot of people say it's fake. If it's fake, he sent it. But I do believe him that is what he sent to me. So that's what he sent to me. But I did not even look at it properly. I was interested in negotiating with him not to pie himself or pie the police officers. Because this guy have GUN with him inside his room. I just want to elaborate on that a little bit. The officers who went to pick Andrew that midnight, there were about 30 of them. Andrew has a GUN with him. Andrew was in a vulnerable situation that could have go anywhere around. Do Columbine according to what he said he want to do. Now, Andrew was taken to cell for 15 days. 2 weeks. When Andrew is released again, the same GUN was left with him. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Ask yourself. The man is still a suspect in a kidnapping and double homicide suspect. But the GUN that you gave to him illegally, you still left it with him. The day you are taking him to Abuja, you helped him park his GUN inside his car. When he was running away, after you conditioned him to run away, he has his GUN with him. How do you even quantify that in a normal human being sense? How do you say it? How do you do it? Those are facts. This is not a lie. Harrison said it that after they buy him, his GUN was in the car. So if you are a supporter of Harrison, go ask him, Oga, how can the police do this kind of thing? It's a common sense. Ask. Is it possible? How are you even going to explain this to ordinary person? Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to get to Celine's father.
Yes.
There has been an accusation on that as well. So please, at what point did you know Celine's father knew Andrew? Did you just know?
No, in the course of my investigation, I spoke to people because I didn't just come online and talk. And this is why they are running Helter Skelter, because I am ahead of them. I'm the Ashiwaju of this investigation, and I'm a fucking baller. I'm not playing. So I went and do my research, and I have an understanding that Celine father have visited Andrew in PH. So they should go and ask Celine father, did you visit? If it is not a lead, they should rule it out. So the Andrews and Celine are not just new friends. They've been friends. It was not the first time Celine is visiting Andrew. So there has to be a connection there. Let the police do their investigation and let them be open to the society.
Has the police reached out to you?
Yes.
Since this matter?
Yes, the police reached out to me, and the police spoke with me. I'm not talking about the small police. I don't deal with small people. I deal with real thing. I've written a petition to the IG of police, and they've received it. They haven't acknowledged it. I've written to the British High Commission, and they've received it, and they acknowledge it. I've written to the UK police, they've received it, and they acknowledge it. And everything is on the public record. What I am going to say is this: the police reach out to me, and I will keep that conversation between me and myself. And I want to send a message, a clear message to the Nigerian police. I am not against you guys. You guys have children. You guys have daughter. You guys have son. I'm being accused of asking questions. What about if it's your own children? Somebody is wrong here. Let us fish them out. Nigerian police as an organization cannot be condemned. But there are a few eggs in that department that need to go. The reason behind this is not clear in the Nigerian's eye. How do you allow the suspect to drive his car? How do you allow a suspect to sleep in the same hotel with you? How do you allow a suspect to have his GUN in the car? Why did you pay him without taking him to Abuja to answer questions as claimed that the IG of police called for him? What investigation did you carry out for your 4 days of running Helter Skelter across the country? If Andrew did not send all those information to me, we could have believed your story that night that Andrew tried to run away. At the same time, you said Andrew was on a leg chain. Andrew wasn't on a leg chain. You have to stop fishing. It gets to a point where you have to clean raw egg and rotty egg from your meat. I have nothing to hide. And I challenge you. I challenge the hierarchy of Nigerian police once again. I challenge the media. I challenge the YouTuber. I challenge the TikTokers. Ask this question. How is this kind of allegation possible? Stop fishing. Look the computer. I haven't deleted anything there. I don't have access to it. Check the account. Check everything. Bring me in if you need to bring me in. Stop fishing. Punish people that need to be punished so that our nation can be better. And the office of IG is aware that this is not fair. This is a disgrace on our nation. And we cannot accept it. And this is why I'm talking. Because if I kept my mouth quiet, I would be depressed for the rest of my life. Whatever you have on me, bring it out to the public domain. Don't lie, because I'm well prepared to answer a question. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Ben. I want to ask something else because of clarity. When Andrew was to be released in Umuahia to those police people, do you know? Do you have did he tell you how he was released? Was he bailed or he was just transferred? I'm
gonna take his word for it. He said bailed. That's what he said to me. And then, but he said he's not free. And I'm like, why? He said, but he's going to Abuja. The boss in Abuja want to speak to him. And this is how Andrew said, everything is fine. Everything's fine. They told me that this is self-kidnap. And I'm even driving my car. And I'm like, okay, that means the case is not that strong. That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know why I asked this question?
Yeah.
Nigerians, please hear me, right? The procedure that I know when a suspect is to be transferred, assuming that letter came from the IG, because I've been looking out for the publication where they denied the letter, but I've not really seen. I'll still look more. Though I know that Afiba's husband said something in that regards, but I'm now saying, assuming that letter came from the IG, because in the police there is hierarchy. You have the IG, you have the DIGs, you have the AIG, you have the you still have the AIGs. Then you have the CP.
Yes.
Before you have the area commanders and the DPOs. So there's CADA. Now the IG is the highest on the Nigerian soil.
Mm-hmm.
If any letter comes from the IG, is treated as urgent, is treated as important as possible. So my worry is, how is it possible that there was a letter to transfer? Can you, Mr. Ben, can you please bring that letter again?
Okay.
Let's look at that letter.
I think I've got the letter. I'm just going to check my table because I've been using it a lot, but I don't know whether I still have the piece here. And I published the letter as well, which is also highly published on every platform.
Please, anybody who can find that. Because
okay, hold on. Let me print the letter, please. I'm gonna print it now.
And pasted my face, my image.
I'm gonna print the letter. I'm gonna print it.
Can you hear me, everyone?
Yeah.
You went off.
Go ahead. I closed the TikTok because I wanted to print it from my phone, but obviously I can't do it. But the letter is readily available there. To be honest, the letter is out there. Let me check again.
I'm looking for it.
Let me check.
Okay, please. Can anybody read that letter? I'm trying to see if I can get the letter. There's a reason I want to read that letter. To the best of my knowledge, okay, I know that Mr. Ben, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. I'm just looking for the letter, obviously, because I have it. I think one barrister come here and maybe took it with him because one of my lawyer came to this office and have a look at it and was laughing. He was basically laughing like, "What's this? Is this a joke?"
As much as the letter is laughable, as much as I want to treat it as I want to. Anti-barrister, I think you should try and change your speed a little bit because you keep going in and out. I don't know how to block people from calling me.
Okay, what you do is that just flip your phone down and say focus, like you are busy. So all the call will go background. Yes.
Can you please bring CDO?
Okay, I've asked the YouTube people, if you want to ask a question, pop over to TikTok and ask. And also, if you're on Instagram and you want to ask a question, pop over to TikTok and ask. We are ready to answer you.
Please, please, my line of thought should not be disrupted. I'm almost through. I just need 3 more minutes.
Go ahead. I've got the letter here. I've got the letter. Would you like me to read it?
Please, sir. Or show it to the screen while I read it from your screen.
Okay, it might be difficult because I'm using one of the tiny phone I have in this office here. So the letters.
Okay, read them.
I don't know if it's clear for you guys.
Okay, I can't see.
So the letter is written. It comes from the Inspector General of Police, the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Force Headquarters Department, FID, the Nigerian Police Force, FID Complex, Shehu Shagariwe, Abuja. And this is the letter. He said, complaint of a criminal conspiracy and kidnap. The kidnap is not correctly spelled, by unknowing persons. Attached hereby is a copy of a letter dated 10th May 2024, received from Adeniyi Blessing Onyinye. This is the blessing that we're looking for now. I hope you guys understand. On the above underlying subject, the Inspector General of Police direct that you accept the assurance of the esteem, regard of Inspector General of Police. Please, it is completely English of a chicken. It's like, how do you even present this? I beg.
Read it.
Eh?
Mr. Ben, please finish reading it. We are getting somewhere.
He said, this is all. He said, please. Then the letter say, the title is this. No, it's an insult to anybody intelligent. This is a big insult. Now, and then he said, ACP Idris Abdullahi Abubakar, principal staff of assigned, and this letter was signed on the 10th of the May 2024. Andrew was arrested on the 8th of May. 2 days later, the letter was generated.
Yes.
How does that make any sense?
Okay, and they came to pick him about on the 20 something. Now, let me tell you what I know. If there's a superior police, a police higher in authority, who is asking for the transfer of a case file, this is what you do. You transfer the suspects, you transfer your investigations, including the exhibits. The total case file will be moved from the lower station to the higher station. Now, in this case, the IG being the alpha and omega of the Nigerian police force, everything is transmitted. No police division or force or state quarters will release on bail a person that the IG is asking for. Okay? Even though this letter did not say anything about transmitting a file, because normally it would have been done by signal. First of all, a signal will be sent from the IG's office to the CP, notifying him of that they should wrap up and process the file for transmission. Are you following? For him to have been granted, because I wanted to know the situation where he had to go home and wear clothes and shoe, based on what you said.
Because
if somebody was in detention, he had to drive home and had to. It will not have happened because they would move him from there straight to the IG's office.
This is what happened because during the course of my investigation, I didn't just ask people. People reach out to me. I don't mean high level. I have spoken to major generals. I have spoken to former commissioner of police. I've spoken to current commissioner of police. They called me. They DM me. They DM me. All of them have social media. And I talked with them. And they told me, one particular one was so interested. He said, Ben, don't back down. I know the IG of police is a fair-minded man. And he's a good man. Some of this information are not reaching him. Because what happened is this. The information will stop at the door. The IG of police does not go and start fishing internet to know what is going on. So nobody will pass it over to him. He said, keep doing what you are doing. He said, if there was a call, just a phone call from the IG office that a suspect should be transferred, the Abuja, the force headquarters will pay all the expenses. And that is how police logistics works. So they actually makes money, because when the guy say you are going to Abuja to pick somebody and take to Lagos, it is a good job for them. Everybody, all of them hustle it. And there's a budget for that. The force headquarters will send 4 officers. 4. If it's a high priority suspect, the officers, the police station where they are transferring the suspect from, will also attach 2 officers. That will be 6. They will do close body protection with a chain on his leg. Straight from the cell, straight to the airport, straight to the airport. When they land, they go to the diplomatic side of the airport. They don't go to the normal road. Straight into the car with close body protection. Straight. He says some of the officers that transport suspects are highly trained. Some of them are trained in Israel. They will do, in short, the guy will not even see road. Nigerians, and the man told me this, and I'm saying this today, well, I'm not going to mention him. The man told me, he said, just remember when they brought a suspect, what's his name? The guy that went to jail, when they take him from from a Niger. They use a private jet to go bring him. A private jet, it is a federal government budget. He said he has never, he said, all my life till I retire, I have never seen this kind of scenario you are explaining. That Mr. Ben, if not that you have evidence, people will think you are joking. This is what a former commissioner of police told me. If not that you have evidence, people will think you are joking. They'll be like, are you okay? What are you talking about? But these are reality. I am the one that came out and said this to you guys. I am the one that told you that the suspect told me he was transferring money to them. And I give you the figure. Now you went and list the name of people on your Facebook page. Why are you listing their name? Go arrest them and ask them a question, Mr. Sabio. If you are that intelligent. If you have the name of Favor, go arrest Favor. He's in Nigeria. If you have the name of Chigwere, go arrest her. Why are you fishing? Why are you trying to put things? Are you scaring them? What are you doing? Does that make any sense? In short, you are making our nation dumber. You are making our law enforcement dumber. You are making a mockery of Nigerian public. It doesn't work out in my head. And when I'm shouting, people think Ben is shouting, Ben is shouting. But how does it even make any sense? Let's even assume that everything we are saying now is a dream. It is crazy how somebody can even explain it. It is abnormal. And the commissioner was telling me, there's no way, this is not possible. He said, these are not police officers. I wouldn't be surprised if the police federation come out and say those guys are not their officers. Because if you see what I'm talking about, one of the officers was being published by Harrison as the one that stole the phone. Do you think that guy will ever return back to the police? Do you think that guy will turn back to the police? Do you think that guy should be qualified to have a uniform on again? Those are questions. These are I don't understand. Listen, take emotion out of this and allow your mind to reason. And allow your mind to reason. How does this even make any sense? Okay, we should just sweep it aside and say, Mr. Ben, let's move on. Let's talk about another thing. We haven't found the girls. We haven't seen bodies. So we have hope that they are alive. If not, why are they lying? Why are they hiding? What are all these secrecy? What are all these lies? Is it necessary?
That's what brings me to my last question. That's what brings me to my last statement, rather. I feel like the conduct pipe between the missing girls and their families and loved ones is Mr. Andrew. It brings me to the question. This is to question everyone who is hearing us now. What was the urgency in impying Andrew? What was that thing that was so desperate? That is where you know where this person is. I have come to think about it. I've come to reason because at some point, sir, I have not been able to sleep. Not because I'm an empath. I feel people's pain as well. I'm putting myself in the place of the family. I'm putting myself in the place of the spouse who does not know where his wife is. And I can feel it. That sometimes I cry because the man was talking to her, I was crying. I don't know him before. But you know what? What is the urgency? What was the rush in buying that man? If that man hadn't been pied, we would have had a link to know at least, did they leave your house? If they left your house, what was your communication with them? Since he's the last person that had contact with them. Who instructed? I keep asking, on whose instruction did those police officers come? Why did they have to stay 4 days? If you ask me, I feel they needed to let him let his guards down. I feel it was an execution. I feel it was deliberate. It was intentional. I feel they had only one intention, to make sure he doesn't make it alive.
Yes.
That is what I feel. I cannot be coward. I cannot be cajoled. I cannot be, even if, assuming I have a sex tape today, nobody can use it to threaten me, because the issues are, we are looking for two people. Assuming this man was not spied, and Nigerians even thinking, will this case not have even come close to a conclusion? At least we would have known. We would have been able to ask him questions. He would have been able to defend himself, to say, oh, this is what happened. This is what investigation would have been able to go on. Then if he is guilty, even if he does not agree, there will be investigations that he will give in. These girls will be found. Now we have a situation where the person who should tell us
is no longer
was hurriedly found.
And the only clue that pointing hand say, guys, if there's so many lies like this, there's a problem. There's a problem. If there's so many lies, there's a problem. Please, my sister, step down a little bit. Let me ask. I know you have more questions. You are still in the house.
Let me ask Auntie question.
Hold on, sir. I saw the people on Instagram are telling me that I'm only picking people that are pre-arranged with. Please, do write your name on TikTok and go to TikTok and request. Come and ask any question you want to ask. I have made myself available. Ask any question you want to ask. I will explain to you the way I think, I reason it. So whether you accept it or you don't accept it, that is your choice. Also, all the question that has been raised, I want you to answer it yourself. Can you answer the question yourself? Answer the question yourself. Like, how is this possible? How is this possible? Put yourself in my shoe and answer the question. Come over, come and answer your question if you're on Instagram. And if you're on YouTube and you're still there, you are asking a question, please pop over to TikTok and answer question and ask your question, please. Go ahead, sir.
And let me say something really quick. Even if these were pre-arranged, are these not viable questions that will help us to actually unravel what is happening? People should actually look at it. Like he said, ask yourself and answer those questions the way back. Let me categorically state it now. I did not have any pre-arranged question with Mr. Ben. Whoever is coming up with that idea, please dead it. I did not, because these are honest questions I had to ask. Thank you. I yield the floor.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Auntie, don't go. Auntie,
go ahead while I get water to drink. I love you guys very much on Instagram. Come over.
Auntie, are you there?
Yes, sir. I agree with you, sir.
Okay. What I like all the posers in race and even common sense. From the day they said the Andrew was dead and the way to them. Anybody with common sense will pose all those questions. But what we have been trying to unravel and what is actually the main issue that we are trying to find out is whether you know the motive, whether you can talk on the motive behind that. We know there is instructions for him not to make it to Abuja. We know some of these things, some of these projects in raise. But what we are trying to unravel for us to make a step further is what do you think is the motive behind this man's death? And what is the motive behind this blessing being at large? The people that came, the Afiba came from Ghana to Nigeria at the request of this blessing.
For her wedding.
For her wedding.
Allegedly wedding, because nobody can confirm.
Yeah.
Alleged wedding, yes.
Alleged wedding, and that wedding never took place. And Afiba went to see this blessing in Port Harcourt. This blessing was the last person that saw this Afiba alive. Because we saw the video when she saw Afiba and Celine off to go to Aba or some, I presume. Then this same blessing was the person we now understand that I read this letter from this. This same blessing was the person that co-opted her partner or her friend or her boyfriend or her husband, and two of them were helping Afiba's husband to see that this Andrew was transferred to Abuja, and to find out where Afiba is or what happened to Afiba. And in the process, this same blessing or the husband were the people that Afiba's husband was saying that they that they took about 7 billion naira from him to help him to find Afiba. And on a live show where Afiba's husband spoke, somebody from somewhere asked, I think that the priest asked him, with all these things you went through, with all this money you took from you and what you've known about this case so far, as the person who is directly involved, do you have any suspect in mind? And this man didn't mince his words. He said, I have a suspect. My suspect is this blessing and the husband, or the girlfriend. And I have my reasons why I say so. My reasons, according to him, was because this happened. They were the people who advised him to arrange this police. They were people who were calling him 3 times in a day. They were the people who helped him to go and pick up this and their police or their fake police. They were the people, even though I gave them instruction to go and shake this man to know whether he can say something that will help him to find his wife. But suddenly, they now stopped talking to him, and they went at large. They
switched off their phone.
And they disabled their social media, and they switched off their phone. I can't reach them again. And this is my reasons why I said they are my primary suspects. And there are some other things I have in mind which I wouldn't say, according to him, on the social media platform. But from the look of things and from the knowledge I get, they are my primary suspects. This is what the man said. And at the end of the day, the so-called social media and so-called blog people, both Harrison, both the Fleas, both Sabine, both the major press in Nigeria, don't blow this thing up. At least to find these people and for them to come and make statement and know whether there could be a need from their statement. They may not believe in what Ariba's husband said, and they may have their reasons why they are running or why they are behind the scene. But at least they have a right to give an explanation to say is me or is us, but it's not us because this and that happened. At the end of the day, this Afiba came to visit this blessing, and this blessing is supposed to be Afiba's friend. And Afiba is missing, Celine is missing, and you are not crying and begging everybody to help you to find them, and you are at large comfortably. And the people who are supposed to be talking are not talking about, not asking the questions. If actually we are looking for this man, we are looking for this Afiba and Celine, and this man has told us, after spending so much money and going through the hands of corrupt officers in Nigeria, with all the pains and everything, and the man is asking everybody to help him find these people. And we are not, and the Nigerian press, Nigerian blog are not making it a priority to push for them to come and say what they know about this people. And primarily, I think I wouldn't have left Ghana or Dubai if not because of this blessing. And you know, every time I tell people, I say, okay, every day, go and listen to all the comments from this Afiba's husband. I've had a course to listen to that to his own statement every day, and a lot of clue and leads are in what that man is saying. And this man keeps saying the same thing. Keep asking people, if you want to help me, these are my primary suspects. So for me, it gives my imagination that every day we say we are looking for a favor, we are looking for someone, we want to know what happened to them. But the person that invited her to Nigeria is at large. And we're not asking questions.
The person that wrote the petition is at large.
And the person, and that person took a lot of money from this man.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Part of the reasons I wanted that petition to be read is so that everybody will hear. Okay? I'm not the reason why I don't want to formulate motive. Okay? Why I'm not formulating motive here now is that I don't want to be speculative.
Okay.
I want to have conversation issue-based.
Yeah.
Issue-based. It is for the police who are the investigating officers. What we are doing, doctor, is listen, I want everybody to know that I really don't give two F's about Mr. Ben. I don't know him from anywhere. I don't care
Thank
about
you.
him.
I love that, yeah.
I don't really care. Nobody here cares about Mr. Ben. We all came into this place because there is Afiba and Celine missing.
That's it.
Now, this man has was my, will I say, I don't want to say my line, but the initial story was that this is the archive keeper, this is that. And because of the publication, even I can remember that I had even made a post on Harrison's page to say, why would somebody like this behave like this? Until I heard the man for the first time.
Yes.
And when I heard him, like you said, you remember when you said you are trained to listen.
Yeah.
I refuse to be judgmental. I refuse to follow the bandwagon to say kill him.
Yeah.
Listen, even when you are caught, in America there, the jury will sit and listen, and then they will vote. There will be a vote on verdict. Is it guilty or not guilty? So why I'm not formulating any motive? We are doing something here. I tell you, we are doing something. What we are doing is we are talking about this issue. We are unraveling issues. It is going to poke. It is going to annoy. It will irritate whoever does not like the truth. If I stand by my honor, if Mr. Ben is found to be culpable in this matter, is found to be an accomplice, more beside me I stand and say I support Mr. Ben. I don't support nothing. I don't think anybody here supports anything, and I believe that because I don't think anybody, we are professionals. Everybody here is something in their field, minding their business. I don't think I'm going to leave what I'm doing and come and say I'm an FC. I don't FC no
FC. If I see person where come and say in the FC, I go block you.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm not creating a motive, sir, I can develop motives. That I don't want to sell a narrative. Yeah. I'm careful not to sell a narrative, but I want to open the issue so that everybody can look at it. Why are we not calling these people's name? Who sent these men? Where is the lady who wrote this petition? Where are these people? This girl who is the reason why she came, who made the video, who recorded this girl? These girls, when they were going into the vehicle, where is she? You are raising these questions. We are raising these questions. It is now for the Nigerian police to go back to their drawing board. If truly and indeed they intend to do an investigation, if the IG is who they say he is, I've heard Mr. Ben on several occasions say the IG is a truthful person. They said he's somebody that has integrity.
Mm-hmm.
It is we are calling on the federal government. I am putting my voice on the line. I am a mother of one, but I'm putting my voice on the line to say nobody will bully me and post my picture because I'm asking questions. Nobody will call me a black sheep supporter. I will raise my voice to say the investigation should be done. This thing happened. It is not just about Mr. Ben. People have been fingered. Everybody fingered should be brought in. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to go emotional this night.
No, please don't do. You speak. Yes.
NS caller, can you
Let me bring, because we have so many people online, but doctor is still talking. Doctor, go ahead and complete your.
Okay.
Let me bring Nick in.
In concluding my, because I was trying to get the mother to say something. So, but she has said, and the point she said is clear. In the point I was trying to portray is number one, two major things that are two major failings. Why is our police not speaking almost 2 months after two people were missing? And in spite of the two people missing, another suspect was killed, was extradition.
Eliminated.
Eliminated. And this is the main suspect. And our police has not made any statement for almost 2 months now. And they were asking, these are two things that are not very regular for me. I don't see it as normal. Even if they haven't finished the investigation, they would have been able to calm their nerves and say, okay, look, this thing happened. This is the much we know at the moment, but we're going to brief you later as we find more facts. But they haven't made any statement.
Doctor.
And this thing was dormant.
Doctor.
For almost 1 month before Andrew picked it up and said, giving information contradicting some of the statement before everybody now got into that through social media.
Doctor, let me say something to you, please. I like the question you asked. Why is the police keeping quiet? Because that is how things worked in that Nigeria. What happened now? If it happened in the UK, do you know this incident alone can remove a prime minister? A prime minister in this country. This incident alone can remove a prime minister. But no guarantee, but it will definitely remove the police affairs minister. It will remove the prison minister. It will remove the chief of Metropolitan Police of United Kingdom. That one is guaranteed. That one is like 100%. There's nobody, by the time the news finish in the evening, the man is resigning. In the UK, the man will be resigning. It's not because he was there when this mistake was happening, because it's under his watch as a leader. He is at the top of the helm of affairs. He will basically tender his resignation and said, I cannot explain myself why I overlooked this thing. Because for Nigeria, there is no officer that take priority. Like, let me do my best. It doesn't make any sense. This is a watershed movement in our country. And I would be depressed for the rest of my life if I did not speak out when I know what can be done. Especially when I know the amount of failure. If I told you I was scared, I did not report Andrew, this is why, because I believe the system does not work. And then this highlights everything. It highlights everything now. So now we are talking so that this same mistake will not happen. You are a woman on the platform having a problem with me for not reporting. But another woman was missing. Two were missing. Your government have not found you worthy enough to come and explain to you what they have done. They have not found you worthy enough to come and tell you, okay, this is where we are on the investigation. We are actually doing well. We want to make sure that the corporate are even if they don't mean it. But the only man that stand on the social media to say, no, let us gather people and voices. Let us raise our voice and say, this cannot continue. You have a problem with the man. Let me explain something to you. You have nothing against me. And I encourage you to go and listen to Sabilo. Or Sabi, whatever he calls himself. I encourage you to go and listen to Harrison. And ask yourself a question. Will I be happy if this happened to my sister and this man handle it? Ask Ask yourself that question. It's a self-reflective question. Not on Sunday you are carrying your Bible to go to church because you have freedom now. It's not happening to you now. You think it's okay. It could be your turn tomorrow. It could be your daughter's turn tomorrow. First of all, I'm not morally obligated to report anything I don't want to report. It is your police that should investigate what has been reported. And they have ignored it over and over and over. But you have no problem with that. You have a problem with me. Tomorrow you will tell other people, my politicians are bad, this country is hard. You make it harder. Because the politicians are operating the way they are operating because of people like you. You defend police. You have mentioned my name 1 million times. Go on YouTube. There's over 20,000 videos about me. How many of them is ringing on Nigerian police head? None. It makes you happy. Some of you come on my DM and put a curse on me for speaking out. For speaking out. And I tell you something. If I have hand in any atrocity that Andrew has committed, if I have hand, if I ever encourage Andrew to even pinch anybody, pinch, like turning pinch. If I ever encourage anybody, may I lose everything I ever work for. May everything I don't have, make I lose them. May my life scatter. But if I no have hand, and you just hear say, and you come to put a curse on me, I return the curse back to you, your children, sevenfold. Sevenfold. Because, brother, this is a war. And what they are trying to do is to silence me. Is to, no, sorry, sir, because every day I send this message, and I want to thank all of you. And I want to thank you guys. And I promise you this, if this platform is not comfortable for you, shift, move on. I am not giving up. People knows me for what I do. People knows me. I stand for something. Because if you can't stand for anything, you will die for nothing. I stand for something. And all my life has been like this. I did my youth service in Nigeria Night Mile, Enugu, long time ago. When I was working there, I wrote one letter. Nigeria Brewery Night Mile. And I confronted the system and things were changing. I was small. I'm a Kogi boy. But I brought a movement into that boys company, the white people that were running the company. I was popular. I was living in Ngo. Then I was working there. And I was small. Neither you are born activist or you are not born at all. You can't buy it. This passion I'm using to talk, you can't purchase it in the market. You can't learn it. You can't study it. Sabio went, he said, I studied Ben. Ben is like this. He doesn't fear. He said the truth. Thank God he said it. He cannot call me a liar. If I was a cameraman for Andrew, I would come out and put my hand on the chest. I say, I am. What are you going to do? But I'm not. So you will not label me one and I will accept it. And I put it out to you. If you have any evidence against me, go ahead and report me to the police. Make your petition. My record is cleaner than most of you guys. Some of you guys, the crime you commit in your secret places is worse than what we are talking about now. But you came online to put judgment on me. God will keep judgment on you. Every time you measure my name, without even show off what you are measuring my name for, God will descend judgment on your generation. The day accident will happen, you will be in the vehicle. The day thunder will strike, you will be on the rain, and the thunder will take you. But if I didn't do it, or if I do it, may everything I say to you now turn back to me. What is wrong with Nigerians? If you don't have anything to say, get out. Let somebody that have something to say it. What have I done? What did I do? On the 2nd of June, when Andrew was spy, you've already celebrated. The game would have been over. But this criminal was able to link something to me. And I say, no, there's a mistake here. There's an error here. The same error that rejected them on the night when Rachel ran down to the police and told Rachel to bring 200,000. I didn't say it. Rachel said it. You have no problem with that. But you have a problem with me. You have no problem with Rachel. You have no problem with the police that chased Rachel away. You haven't got no problem with it. You are calling my name. Do you think it's okay to transport a federal requested criminal in his own car? We are not talking about it. Do you think it's okay for your police to be collecting money from a criminal? You are not talking about it. What do you have against me? Just because you have your phone on your hand, now I put a curse on you. And I repeat myself, if I have a hand, if I ever encourage Andrew to pinch anybody, pinch any woman, harm any woman, may every prayer that I ever pray turn to thunder against me. But if I haven't, and all you hear is social media, and you have made up your mind, and you even made an effort to go on my inbox and write me and put a curse on me, may everything you find turn to ruin. May your joy become sorrow. Report my account. I will open another one, because truth have no hiding place. People will see it. What have I done? That I raised a conversation for the last 2 weeks. Nigerian police is running scatter. You've called me Gabriel. You've called me this. Whatever you like, call me. But don't tell me I'm lying, because I've shown you fact. I have presented fact for you. And it has worked. Oh, why are you a friend to this? Why some of una husband am robber? The money you used to pay your rent now, na blood money. You no talk. Some of una, the visa when una take the work for this country, na another person visa. Holy, suddenly you don't become holy. Suddenly you are now this Mr. Innocent. You are now condemning people. If you ever see somebody doing wrong and you no report it, even if it's tiny, all same and same, as small as stealing somebody else something, and you did not report it, may every cost you put on me generated sevenfold to your life. From now on, your name shall be holy. Everything you see wrong, you must report it. No big, no small, all wrong is wrong. Who gave you the audacity to be my judge? Who gave it to you? You want to depress me? I will never be depressed. I live in this country for 20 years. I have no criminal record. No criminal record. Zero. Can you say that about yourself? I am a British citizen and I'm a Nigerian. And I'm proud to be a Nigerian, but at the moment I'm questioning that allegiance to them. I don't believe I can share the same country with some of my people. I can't. What question have I not asked? Every day I'm on this platform. I'm asking question. And what you want to do is to slander my name. I say somebody wrote on a YouTube and make a 20-minute video and say I've been arrested. And put it as a headline. Mr. Ben has been arrested. My friend called me. He said, Ben, there's somebody say you've been arrested. The guy was like, oh my God. Just because he drive you traffic. May every money you make from that YouTube video of lying to your follower, may that money choke you. Everything you see on my platform is 100% organic truth. True. No fertilizer, nothing. Pure truth of what I know, what I see. And if Andrew ever pie anybody and send me the picture or show me, say I don't pie person, or even inform me that I ain't pie person, may all the curse in the universe descend on my head. How dare you guys come on my platform? I'm 40-something years, I'm not a kid. And do you know what? If I die now, you will remember me. Because one day this same problem will happen. Some of you want to lynch me. Come to Nigeria come to Nigeria so you can lynch me. You won't allow me to explain myself. The day somebody will accuse you, no judge will stand for you. No human being will stand for you. You'll be condemned for something you did not do. And say amen to that. And go to the comment section and write another one comment. I'm not saying don't criticize me. But don't bully me. Because even the hierarchy of the police know exactly what I'm trying to do. Rest. I should rest.
Relax, Ben. Relax. You have spoken. Body 4C. You came in a long time. Please, can you go ahead?
Go ahead.
Body, is it body 4C or something like that? Please, if she's not ready, you can drop her. Nick, you can go ahead. You just came back.
Nick, go ahead, please. And I'm sorry for saying what I say. This is my fight back. And I'm sorry, guys.
Hello, Mr. Ben. Yeah.
Good, Nick.
Go on, Nick. Go on.
Okay. I was just I wanted to iterate on the fact that I think on other blogs I've also seen some of the allegations is that we are not focusing on where the missing girls are. So, like, I'd want to iterate again, so that you kind of separate the cases, even though I know they are linked. So you have the cause for the missing girls separately, and then the cause for justice or information that could have come out of Andrew to solve the missing girls also separately. Because I think you are doing all of these in and also trying to defend yourself. But then when it becomes mixed up, people, I think the general sentiment is, why are you not talking about the missing girls in particular?
Nick, every day I talk about the missing girl. Every day I spoke about the missing girl. Whoever is thinking like that, let them go and open their own social media and start talking about the missing girl. Some people are talking about, I'm not talking about missing girl. They cannot even post the missing girl on their profile picture. They cannot even share it on their Facebook page. Let them go and set up their own social media. Nobody employed me to do this. I have no any formal training to come and fight for justice. It is my own. So I'm not going to be here and be drawing board. I'm not investigating. I'm actually not investigating. I'm asking questions. Let's just separate this thing. Nobody employed me to investigate. This is what a citizen is supposed to do. Your moral obligation called you to do this. I am asking questions. So I'm not going to come here and start doing a PowerPoint. Today we are doing this. I'm not into that. That is the police responsibility. My own is to throw things out there. Is to throw things out there and put question in the people's mind to ask. So, and it's going to be mixed. It's going to be mixed. So, Nick, I want to explain to you today, you are never going to see me planning how today is going to go. I attend to them according to what they bring.
Sure.
Thank you.
I think that's a fair answer. Yeah, so still on, I guess a lot of us are still in the phase of gathering information, right? We have a lot of information about the victims. Also, currently, I think we also have information on the last base, their last activity that was in Mr. Andrew's house. I think where we don't have a lot of information about is the technology used, where, let's say, they are tracking of the phone, which we are hoping the police would bring out. That is during the time during the time they were at Mr. Andrew's place for us to get logs. I think that is accessible. I think most network operators keep that information for about 6 months to 5 years. So I think we can push the police to bring out information on that. Also, it would be great if, even if they can't track their cell phones locally, if possibly his Apple location services or Google Maps, also would plead to the police to also look in subpoena for those records. With regards to what Sebiu was saying, that there's a CCTV there,
was this something you are aware of, or is that something that he's...
I think that is the most, I think that is the most dumbest suggestion that is somebody that call himself investigator can say. Is that not the, I don't even know, who does Sabilo or Sabayo, who does he gather on his platform? How you asking somebody who sit in London, there's a CCTV, go check the CCTV. Ask police officer you're working for to go and check. Are you, please, that is a source of distraction for me. It's a complete source of distraction. I have never been to that property. I have never been to Aba. So if he's physically been there or he sent officer to go there, is that not a common sense for the man to say, go check the CCTV? He sit in America and be telling me I wipe away CCTV in London. You see how Sabilo was basically hired to come and discredit me. I guarantee you this, but he met the wrong person. He met the wrong person because he's the mumu hire. They're not supposed to hire mumu. Like, at least if you're going to give a job to somebody, give a job to somebody that know what he's doing. Do you know, Sabio? Do you know who you are coming to fight? Do you have idea? Do you even have idea? I'm not just good. I'm perfect in what I do. So bring your A game on. Stop acting like a clown. There's a CCTV man, cameraman, big head. Go and watch Sabio and come and watch what I say on this platform. I am more on the side of the truth. I'm more on the side of this girl to be alive. I refuse to condemn this girl to say they are pie forever. We should say rest in peace for them. I refuse. What is the police doing? What is my responsibility of asking me about CCTV? Is it okay? Ask your police. Nick, please, things like that, you should basically be like, this guy is a clown. He's clowning. Because it doesn't mean logical. It doesn't mean anything. So that is a question that, oh my God.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, so I think you've cleared that there's nothing you are aware of about the CCTV. Then I think the next one also, where some, I think, where they are kind of trying to still connect you to Andrew as being an accomplice is the instance of it being an organ harvesting organization, right? I think I spoke to one of the victims, right? And I think she said it was mainly around, Andrew was asking about the blood group and and was asking him for quite some information around that, right? So I think when they submit this, when they have an interaction with some of these other people trying to investigate the case, and they share such information with them, it shows the light that is what Andrew was into. Hence, he couldn't do it alone. So I think that is where you have that notion of people talking about organ harvesting coming in, right?
Hold on.
So
hold on, please. Hold on, please. Nick, I live in a country whereby logical is the order of the day. And I'm going to explain to, especially because there's a lot of uneducated people out there. When I had a live with Harrison, I asked Harrison, where did you get the organ harvesting from? He said, Rachel said it. That's what he said. Rachel said it. And then I asked Rachel. Rachel said, this is what he said. He said, I will pie you and chop your leg off and it will look like organ harvesting. He said it on Daddy Freeze. How many of you heard it? He said it. Go watch the video. It's still there. Now, I don't know Andrew as organ harvester. I have never seen him do such thing. Do you think it's appropriate for me, when I know the truth, to come here and admit it and say this is what he does? No, I won't. And logically, I don't know how many medical doctors are in the house. Logically, it is practically impossible. It is possible if he has his information right. But let's remove speculation from reality. It is robbing us of the solution that we are looking for. And I've given example several times to you guys. The crime Andrew has been alleged to commit or committed, 7-fold of it happened in the Western country. Okay? And nobody is going to say it's an organ harvesting. The story of organ came along with the packaging these people have from the beginning. I don't want to go into that. Let's assume that what he does. What evidence do you have to back that up? Speculation. The speculation before was that every girl that visited Andrew, they never stayed, they ran away. But how many girls have come out now and said they have experience with Andrew? In short, Andrew's girlfriend just spoke yesterday. Are you listening to me? So let us remove this myopic village master thinking and dramatic scenario to interpret reality that need real solution. Thinking. What is the problem of this? Here, if this kind of thing happen in the UK, they will look at his mental health. They will look at so many things. And then they will begin to find solution. What happened? You will never hear the Englishman say, this one organ harvesting. An organ harvester pie somebody. They chop him. Come on in leg, come on in head. Then he carry him own cotton for his house. Take and wrap him to go dump. Close to his yard. Then come back to the same house and sit down. Leave one of the girl bag in the house. I will never defend what whoever is bringing that narrative. They know what in Nigeria wants. You give it to them. Nigerians are sensational. You tell them somebody passed by you in the market square, your manhood is gone. Manhood is gone. It's practically impossible for somebody to take your manhood away in the market. But because of you being conditioned to be dramatic over nonsense, without using your logic. Why, if you enter UK, all those people that believe in that myopic sense, if they enter United Kingdom, they never think about that anymore. Let's say he's an organ harvester. Let's assume he is. And Ben is part of it. Let's assume. When did I came to Nigeria? Please, Africa cannot remain like this. We have to educate our people. There are so many people that went through school and school have refused to enter them. And it's so sad for me, especially those people that live abroad. Some of them live abroad. Their biggest fans is their workplace. When they work with even Oyibo people, they cannot have a conversation with them. They went there with their pounded yam, they eat it, they return back home. They have no assimilation. Integration is not there. So their education is picked up by social media. So they never really learn how other people works, how other things works. They believe in witchcraft, they believe in ojuju, they believe in dramatic scenario, they believe that everything, prayer solve it. And then they have this say, what God cannot do does not exist. God will not do your road for you. That is existing. You have to do it. You have to think. God will not build hospital for you. You have to think it and do hospital. So we've been conditioned from the beginning to accept nonsense as reality. So it is very easy for them when you tell them and say, this man did this, so it's organ harvesting. No fact, no nothing. You just say, okay, let us condemn him. He's an organ harvester.
Yeah. And then another one also, I know a lot of people will be bringing information to you. So like I was watching today where someone sent some information about Rachel going in for, has been there multiple times, right? And I think she debunked that she had, that video was not taken there, right? That's what she was saying. She said that video was not taken in Andrew's house. So how are you able to kind of, since the video also did not show a backdrop of, let's say, Andrew's bed, how are you able to kind of verify that data so that, I mean, people would not distract us also in trying to really find the truth with maybe information that they didn't verify themselves well before sending it over to you?
Let Rachel explain to the Nigerian people what she said in Daddy Free's life when she accused me that Andrew put a phone on her ear and called me and telling me about organ harvesting. That never happened, first of all. Let Rachel explain to Nigerian whether he has gone to Andrew's place before. How long did he know Andrew? He said it on that live, that Andrew is a good friend. When he need advice, Andrew advice. How long did he know Andrew? Has he been to Port Harcourt? Has he been to Aba? Because before you guys say, don't bring her in, and I respect her. But you cannot be used against me. If you do that, I will come with a full defense, with fact. So let Rachel come back and tell the nation. Let Rachel come back and tell the nation that in March, because Rachel sent the messages to me. In March, he wrote Andrew and told Andrew, but you say you are going to pie in 1 month, and you promised that you will pie 2 girls. And Rachel wrote it. Rachel actually wrote Andrew. So that means Rachel told, Andrew told Rachel he will pie people before he pied himself. See how important that information is. Andrew never told me he will pie anybody. But Rachel have a direct understanding of who this man is because they deal with each other. Rachel ran to the police station. Police chased her away. The police was not able to take that critical information. Because if the police would have admit Rachel and look at her injury and say, the man that have kept me in the house, he's losing his head. He said he's going to pie people before he pie himself in 1 month. The police would have taken it seriously and go take Andrew. Are you seeing what I'm seeing now?
Yeah.
Are you looking at what I have the text message? It was not from Andrew, it was from Rachel. You cannot leave an institutionalized failure and be chasing cloud and be looking for who to hold, who to blame. Rachel went with injury, cut on her leg. They chased her away. She went with information to share with the police. Nobody listened to her. She said, I wrote bloggers. I contact bloggers. Nobody reached out to her. And I guarantee you, and I tell you from my mind, and I tell you again, and I repeat myself again, Andrew never told me anything about Rachel. I didn't know they have a I didn't even know they're together. If she know and she came out, successfully come out, don't you think she should have been looking for the blogger that Andrew is threatening her with? Andrew was threatening her, okay, I have a blogger friend, Ben, in London. I will send your things to him. And you finally come out. So you are DMing a very dark man. You are DMing other blog. Why don't you find Ben and DM Ben? It's because it's a lie. The girl have never heard about my name before, especially in that kind of premises. But Harrison took this girl to Abuja to give interview. The same girl that went to Aba and they chased her away. You now flew her to Abuja to give interview. Then you packaged her and brought her to the live show and started to tell me, it's you, it's you. It was that girl injury I saw that made me to want to speak out. Because I was sad. Just I don't speak to her now, but she know that was the girl injury I saw. Let her come out and confirm it, how I reacted when I saw that girl injury. How I reacted when I saw the girl injury. Yes, I have it. Andrew sent it. Andrew sent the nude. She was trying to discredit Rachel. She wrote a long message. It's there. I publish everything on the Telegram. Go sue me. This is a life and death situation. The one you guys try to report on Instagram. Did Instagram take it down? No, because I wrote Instagram and I told them this is a case of national interest. When I gave that video to Josa Dotun of the 2 young ladies in the room, which Andrew sent when Andrew was released in Aba, Josa Dotun saw it. They were alive. Josa Dotun went online and said they were unalived. For weeks, I kept quiet. And it was flying. It was flying. It was flying. Even people that can see with their head, they did not talk. I now release it. It's on Instagram now. Still there, use your own eye to judge and make up your own conclusion. Now we are having this big conversation of how we can reform our police, to listen to you, to listen to your daughter, to listen to your father when they go to report to poor. When poor people go and report, you are there castigating me. You think I have anything to lose? If I switch off everything now, I have nothing to lose. If I stop talking about it, this case will stop in 2 days. If I stop talking, Sabilo will disappear back to where he brought. Sabilo, the last time he used the Instagram account before this case was 2019. The last time he used his Instagram account is 2019 to post anything reasonable. He suddenly came out. He started talking about it. He was not even talking about the real case. He's talking about me. What you got on me? You got nothing on me. If I didn't talk, this case would have been dead last week. And another one will happen. Another one will happen. Another one will happen. So my talk, if throughout this week, a girl was able to run to the station and somebody listened, we have won. We have actually won. So, no.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
So I can see when you are sharing the chats, I mean, since it's a video, it's very easy to say this has not been doctored, this is the right thing, but you have people who still go ahead and still try to question.
They say I doctored it. How you say I doctor WhatsApp message, I don't understand. And people that are making that accusation, they cannot even use their Android. You are telling me I doctored it. And I'm telling you, the police have the laptop. The police have Android phone. Open the WhatsApp, you have the number. Check if I doctor it. You are not asking the police to do their proper investigation. You are asking me I doctor it.
So for me, I know you didn't, because I can clearly see, and I know how difficult that would be, mainly because of the timestamps that keep flipping. So I think for people to like clear their mind, you could possibly use tools like, let's say, Loom or something, right? Where when it's recorded, it's just sync automatically to the cloud, right? Then you can share it for people to just have a clarity of mind. Then lastly, right, I know previously you didn't want to maybe share some of your interactions with Andrew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you decide to share some now? Was it because you wanted to debunk some of the allegations that were coming true?
Yes.
And then also, you shared up to, let's say, January. Is it to still have some information that you could use to hold the police force accountable? Or what was the reason for?
You see, there's one thing. There's one thing that made me to share the misinformation that has been going on. The misinformation is so ridiculous. It makes me feel like I don't know whether I should be having a conversation with these people. My kind of thinking is higher. I'm a very arrogant man. Don't think I am not arrogant. I'm arrogant to the blood, but I'm arrogant with what I know. People were telling me I doctor chat. I'm like, doctor chat? I said, I didn't doctor chat. People were telling me I'm this Andrew body that will talk every day. People were telling me Andrew was paying me. And I'm looking at where they got this in from. So I have to make it's an hour. It's an hour long video. The one you see is still more. I have to open it and screen record everything with a voiceover on it. I'm not using it to give it to people who have already made up their judgment. I'm giving it to learned people like you, Nick, journalists, bloggers, to look what it, and I really, really thank God. There's a lot of bloggers on YouTube as well that are analyzing, that have critical mindset. And look at it, I'm like, do you know what it takes, the effort you have to make? In short, there's no app available to do that. To doctor everything. A chart that is over 200 charts. People say Andrew was paying me. You guys saw that the first part of it, you can see it. I was actually in Dubai when he wrote me some of the messages. I don't need to lie on this case 1%. I have the truth is enough, but don't lie against me.
To chip in on that, right? I realize you shared like the one that was transitioned into January. That is only on your YouTube. So I think you didn't post that on your Instagram and TikTok. So
do you know it's such a hard work for me to simultaneously do everything, post here. Sometimes I'm tired because you know like we have almost 3 hours video now. I have to sit down and be editing it and be doing everything. It's such a headache for me. That's why I'm simultaneously.
I was just referring to the one with the chat.
Yeah.
Because that one had a lot of information, and I think people had not seen it. So I saw that on your YouTube channel.
I will post it on Instagram so that the Instagram people can see it as well. I will do that. And I really like that people see it because I saw other bloggers taking it because I told them there is some of you guys cannot even open your chat log to anybody because of the amount of data that you have in there. I open my own. You see it. When you have nothing to hide, your mind is clear. But I'm not going to sit down and you guys will slander me. It's not possible. God gave me a platform, and if I can't use it to defend myself, I can never use it to defend you. So let's see how it goes. Go ahead, sir.
I think you can bring more people on.
By the way, I just printed the letter that we talked about. I actually was able to find it on my phone and I printed it. So this is the letter. Some of you have looked at it. The blessing that initiated this letter is currently not available to assist. And the bloggers who say they are looking for Celine and Afiba are not even naming blessing. That the husband. Just imagine, yeah, you know they are around. You know they are. May I talk him for pigeon? You know your son know they are around. Your son, somebody carry him. Then you can't come. They say, who you think say if he carry your son? You say, now Mr. Ben. Then the people will say then they help you find your son. They no agree call Mr. Ben name. They have 200,000 followers. They have thousands of followers. They no agree call Mr. Ben name. They call security name. Judah. And Judah not even there in Nigeria. Judah there in New York. Does it make any sense? Somebody on Instagram say, who told me she's not assisting? The husband told us she's not assisting. So if you have any problem, take it to the husband. Thank you. I'm gonna bring few people in. And if you come up, please do say something, please, if you have anything to offer. Comment section is not where I would argue. You come up here, you say what you have to say. All right, we are 2 hours 43 minutes on this live now, and we're going to cut at 3 hours dot. So that is what we'll do. So let's give it another 15 minutes to wrap this up.
Hello, can you hear me?
Very well, sir. Good evening. And where are you calling from?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Ben. So I just have a few questions to just ask. I've been following the case from when it came online.
Mm-hmm.
So the first question I'll ask is, how long would you say you've known Andrew for?
10 to 11 years.
Okay, so you guys were friends even back in the UK?
In the UK, we have not been friends for a month in Nigeria. Since he moved to Nigeria, the highest amount of days I've spent with him was like 4 days. I've known that when I come to Nigeria, because I'm based in Abuja, I'll just fly down there because I have something to do in PH.
Okay, great. So I'm just trying to find out his residence in Aba and Port Harcourt. Okay, let's even start with the one in Aba. What's the house like? Is it like an isolated house where there's no houses around?
I don't know. Okay, all I see is a big building. Yet. Never been inside.
I don't have that information yet. Okay, so when you visited him, does he have domestic staff like house helps, house gatesman?
I've only visited him in PH.
Okay, and when you visited him, did he have? So are you aware if he had like domestic staff?
Then he has a cook. He has a cook that come and go. A day
in
cook.
their bar house.
In Port Harcourt.
Okay,
so
so
you agreed to him that you have not been to the Aba.
I have not been to the Aba.
Yeah, so my question is, you don't have any information?
No, listen. Here you mind your business. I'm not going to be asked, do you have a cook? Do you have this? What's my business with that? You don't do that.
So I'm looking at it from this angle that look, it's an information we should try to look at. Like
police should do it. Police should be able to look at it.
So those are some of the questions I think we need to start asking. Is there any domestic staff? Is there any CCTV footage in the house that is active or that was active? Are there people around the house, who could also give more information?
Neighbor, driver, anything.
Yes, exactly. So that's the second angle I'm looking at it from. Now, so I also wanted to ask because, I looked at the message you shared with him online. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, the WhatsApp chat you had with him. Mm-hmm. And then I know this is not to slander your character or anything. You had come up with this approach of being, your integrity and all that, mm-hmm. which we respected. And why a lot of people are bashing you now is that it looks like there's a conflict between how you came initially saying, oh, I'm a man of integrity and that. And then now it seems like you also had some interactions in terms of things that happened with those ladies. Now, there was something I saw in the WhatsApp message where I think Andrew was asking for a loan or something, and you didn't read the message before he now said, oh, I've got this sorted. Mm-hmm. Now, there was a line in there where he now said, oh, have you been busy with some girls or something? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that drew my attention because would he be aware of you also being involved in things like that?
What did he say in the line, please? Can you just flip your phone?
Like, you did not reply because have you also been busy with some girls or something?
No, he said, I know you don't check your WhatsApp when you're with girls. That's what he said. Yes. So that's a normal banter that men have.
Okay. I just saw that as a flag because you did this.
It's not a flag. It's never a flag. Yeah. I'm a single man. It's a normal banter men have. So you are busy. Absolutely. So it's a normal banter. So there's no flag there.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to point those things
out. Okay.
I just think there's a lot of work the police has to do because there's so many questions we have unanswered.
Yes.
And I'm hoping they can release their press statement as far.
And I want to make it clear, please. Very, very important. My character as a person is not in question here. And let's just get that priority right. I am not a distraction here. Let's just agree on that part. My personal life as a person is not an excuse here. What the bone of contention in this whole thing is the capital failure of our security system. That is the bone of contention. How do you explain to people that 57 days later, 2 months later, we are just talking about why didn't these people arrest the staff? Why didn't these people, did they know? Don't you think that is completely, for those of us, I don't know where you live, that is completely unthinkable. When there's a murder charges or a kidnapping charges such as these, there has to be everybody involved. Who did he talk to? Who did he speak to? It is literally and practically impossible to be pointing hand at somebody in London. You should do your environmental investigation, immediate environment investigation, search, phone call record. Who did he talk to? At what time did this man make phone call? On this also day, who did he call? Print everything out from MTN. Look at it. Did he call anybody at 12:35, 4:35? How many hours does he stay? This is a common sense thing. Do I need to come and take over the police force to tell them how to do their job? Brother, you go to the network, they will give you everything. You will see. So this guy was on the phone at 12 something. Then you will call that person in secret, interview the person, eliminate the person. Why is this man calling you at this also time? Then you check the driver. Then you check this person. Is this person wake up? Did this guy call this person 2 a.m. in the night and the person drive down to his house? So you are connecting dot. Are we this lazy? Everybody seems to have a problem. I'm not taking it on you. You went through the chat and you saw a red flag of I know I text you, but you don't reply your messages. I told you even sometime I put Andrew on my archive. I don't go read his messages because he write messages that sometimes I'm not just interested. I'm busy. Some of the messages take me 4 days. Some of the messages take me 2 days. Shows you my relationship with this guy. But this guy have a whole fear of law enforcement. Seeing them, arrest them. This guy have never stand in front of any judge in Nigeria with all this allegation. He buy his way out. You leave all that failure, and somebody is blaming a guy that is in the UK that have not even been that have not been to Nigeria a year.
The problem is the way our forces in Nigeria, and to be honest with ourselves, we just hope at the end of the day this thing is resolved. First thing I did as an analyst is everybody's a suspect, right from the lady's husband to you to everybody who has a stake in this is actually a suspect, because we need to know everybody's interest in the case.
Absolutely.
Now, and it goes very deep as far as even Blessing, the boyfriend, and everybody. Every single person involved is a suspect, and everybody has to be investigated and cleared so that we know everybody's motive in this whole picture, so we can drive down at what really happened here. Now, it's unfortunate that the police force is a bit compromised because we have 2 or 3 factions in there that are fighting themselves. And at the end of the day, the police want to bring it out there that, look, we are a messed up system. They will try to still cover up a lot of things because they don't want to just put it out there. Now, this is a case that has blown out into the whole world. You know, they will try to be as careful to cover a lot of things as they can. Now, so our hope is that this thing keeps on. We should channel our energy at bringing publicity to this case rather than fighting ourselves. It feels as if there are 2, 3 parties now that are coming against each other.
There's no party. My brother, there's no party. There's one party.
No, that's it. That's what we're saying.
Let me make it clear. Yeah. And I'm going to make it on this is my platform, brother. And I know what I'm doing. There's one party. There's one party that say, look more. Don't begin to break your car door because you haven't seen your key. Check toilet. Check the last place you sat down. That is me. I'm that voice.
Yeah. I think that's what the focus should be on. It's on highlighting the case rather than fighting anybody involved in the case. Everybody should be highlighting a solution to this case, publicizing it more, rather than having fans of different people coming at each other and fighting online. You know, that's just all I wanted to contribute. But we hope that this case gets solved.
It's not just about it's not just solved. I want lesson to be learned.
Yes. That's basic. Yes. It's a system issue. It's a systemic issue. The fault is a systemic issue, and until it gets corrected, honestly, a lot of things happen every day.
Prayer Jesse, I've just accepted you on TikTok. Please come up and talk, please.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you. I really appreciate your contribution. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Are you there, Jesse? Jesse? All right. If he's not there, somebody else can take over the stage, please. All right. TikTok. Hello. We have 8 minutes to go.
All right, Mr. Ben.
Evening, sir. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from UK.
Good evening, sir.
I want to say thank you for everything and all the information we have gotten so far.
Thank you.
Now, what I would like to add, because I don't believe in asking so much questions.
Yes, sir.
You know, this is a case. Let's treat it as a fact. In mathematics, they will call variables and constants.
Mm-hmm.
If these people want to be fair, what is the problem here? 2 ladies are missing. That's the problem. Now, the person that is the main target of this situation, that is supposed to make the situation easier for everybody, is no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't they just treat this thing the way it is, instead of, making it a very big tree with many different branches? Now, let's assume Mr. Ben did not come out to say anything about this thing, and the police want to do their investigation. Don't they know what to do as an organization to investigate this matter, to see if these 2 girls are still alive,
or if they are no longer alive, if their body can be seen, so that their family can know, okay, my daughters, or oh, you welcome back. If Ben was not in this picture, because sometimes we need to assume things. If Ben did not come out to say, what is going on? Why did you guys buy my friend? What would have been the way to go for these guys to be seen? Because I don't see the essence of attacking somebody, questioning his personal life. If two ladies decide to go and visit my friend, even though I know those two ladies, it is not my business. It's his personal life. Just like you said some time ago, if I have a friend that does online stuff, those Yahoo, and I decide not to rat on him, it is my decision. If you catch him doing it and you see my name in his contact as his friend, it is not my business. I am an adult, he's an adult. So what I think these people need to be doing is to focus on the main thing. At the end of the day, where are those girls? Where are they? What information? Mr. Ben, I think you have even done more than enough left for me, or you have done more than enough. You understand? Because if I were you, all I need to do is every information that I think is needed, because you're not doing it because of somebody is paying, you are doing it because of this is how it should be. All the information I need to give out, if I'm just putting myself in your shoes, since I am scared that if I bring out this information, it may not get to the appropriate channel, I will bring it out on social media. If it's to do it in form of a public petition, I don't know how they do it, let it so that I can get to the IG itself. Give them the information they need. Then go and do your thing. Do your thing then, because there are different cases here. The case of the two girls missing is one different case. Now, the case of the bad police, the bad eggs in the police is another different case entirely. Now, what I see here is that they are using the case of why didn't you talk on time? What is your relationship? If maybe everybody, all the suspects have been brought together, you are just one suspect. If there are 5 suspects in this case, you are just one. Now, if 5 suspects are mentioned, why is all the attention focused on one? Why don't you focus on every other? I just want to believe that is what the whatever police body that are doing their investigation, I want to believe that's what they are doing in the secret. Probably when they bring out their publication, all these things should be highlighted. And maybe this is just social media, back and forth that we are doing here. Because, you disturb yourself, my brother. Go and enjoy yourself. Mourn your friend.
Thank you.
Enjoy your life. If they want to sell it, because I know that if maybe these people can get a hold of you, these things that you are doing, all the evidence that you have, because many people are scared for the things they don't know that they feel you have. Now, if they have a hold of you, they will want to even silence it, so that the ones you have, you can't even use it. That's why I say if you have the ones, but it's not even every information that is even important. The ones that are important to the case, that can result to, okay, if it's follow the money, let's do that, okay, this is the information that is needed to follow the trace of the money, no problem. For everyone else that is involved in this case. Now, if it is to follow the girls, let's drop the information so that nobody disturbs anybody. Nobody should be focusing on RDC, focusing on them. All these things no longer matter. Even RDC has case to settle here. Because at the end of the day, everybody is involved. So this is not a case for Ben or a case for RDC. It's a case of 2 guests are missing. If they are gone, let us know they are gone. I'm not referring to you. I'm referring to everybody involved primarily in the case. If they are still alive, let us know they are still alive. Focusing on one young man, you got a blue white hair.
No, see, under 1 week, una no go pity una brother.
You understand? So just give your truth, say the things that you just that make an internet good. Put the information where everybody will see it. In case they can't shoot tomorrow, God forbid, they better not go suppress you, say, oh, you are saying this is the truth. The society said that truth where you know not be the truth. It's possible. If the vigilantes that were told that killed somebody,
pie somebody, please.
Vigilante, they talk go Abuja, police, they talk go Lokoja. What do you say from that?
Yeah, vigilante on the camera, they are saying a complete opposite thing.
So nobody be small picking. It is a country, we know how it is. We pray for the country to be better. So my brother, what I will tell you, I don't know the information you have.
I don't have no information that is not. All the information I have to the Nigerian police, all the information I have is readily available. Accountability is what we want. Accountability. In every institution, there are people that need to go. There are new ones that need to come. If they are tired of doing the job, remove them from the forces. They cannot disgrace a whole Nigerian police. The error is unjustifiable. The mistake is unjustifiable. And I mean it, start from Aba, or start from Port Harcourt, all the way to Aba. And everyone that have received a complaint about Andrew, tell them to send the case file to you. Check them out. Where are the failures? So that whoever is replacing them in those offices, we know that they cannot afford to overlook things like that in the future. That is how a developed country works. You learn, you build on it, you learn mistake. So that's what I'm pushing at. And obviously, they are recruiting the whole nation to be coming for me. Why are you coming for me when I'm only asking a question that you refuse to ask? Why? So it's 3 hour dot. So we're going to leave now. If anybody have anything to say to round it up, please do.
Good evening, sir. Please, I have something to say.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, I just have one question to ask. Like now, one of my friend, maybe she's a prostitute, and she's my best friend.
Just say a wrong girl, please. I beg next time, yeah.
Hello?
Just say Aaron's girl. Don't use that word, I beg.
Okay, sorry. Okay, one of my friend now, she did do wrongs, or she did thief, something like that, and she's my friend, and everything she's doing, I'm aware of it. I know everything she's doing, and along the line, maybe some of the things she's using, she's keeping it with me, and she got arrested, and along the line, when they are checking everything, I'm involved. Sure, you understand? Because what I'm trying to bring out is that how will you feel about me to that my friend?
If your friend is keeping stuff with you and you are aware of,
let's just say my friend are thief, and she they keep waiting, she they use operate with me, which I know everything.
If you are aware, this is what he does, then at that particular time, that is your own moral judgment, what you say about it. Yes, that's how it works in any. Yeah,
because the reason why I said this is when all these things start, for me, I support you, because it's not easy for someone to just go to police station, hello, my friend is doing this, my friend is doing that. But along the line, the way you are changing some things, I look like, oh, what is going on in this situation of things? So, a lot of people will point finger at you that, okay, Mr. Ben know a lot of his friends, maybe they are doing it together, because I'm on live video with Daddy Freeze when this lady came out to
Rachel.
That okay. Yeah, Rachel, I'm there. And that day, you did not, right now, you are defending yourself. Oh, no, I did not do this. But when the lady we are talking, you did not say anything to defend yourself.
Okay.
The only thing you said that I did not know you.
I want to say
and
something.
The lady said, okay, you did not know me, but how do you get my video on your phone?
Okay.
So, we just have to understand this thing.
I understand. Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
So Rachel was saying, okay, well, my friend said, I will pay you, I will do this one, and if I do anything, nobody go arrest me because I get a friend, we be bloggers, something like that. And at the end of the case, you are the blogger. So a lot of people will point finger at you. And based on Harrison, when Harrison went with the police station to check the dead body, he said he did not know that these policemen, they are the same people that carry your friend. You are the one that told Harrison that, okay, these are the same people that go to Andrew house. He said at that point, he has to be very careful of them, what to say and how to behave, because you are the one that told him. He did not know anything. Okay, now, before anything, your friend have been calling you, okay, this. I think you have platform, the same platform you are using now to maybe to defend your friend or to call out police or this and that. I think before this, you could have used your platform to help a lot of people not to fall into victim of your friend.
Thank you.
Even if police are not ready to hear your voice, because right now everything you are saying, we are the police, they are not talking.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me address that, please. On the day Rachel came on that platform, that evening, I received the image from Andrew. And I've said this several times. I did not even I was asking. I said, there was this girl. The text message is there. I shared it. There was this girl that is Harrison. What is happening to this? Then he sent me this image of Rachel and everything. And I look at it, and I was with just Adotun. And I show it to her. I want you to listen. Just Adotun is a mother. She's a big woman. And she's my friend. And I show it to her. Do you think, with the way you've listened to me now, do you think if it is something I'm used to, I will show it to the woman? What do you think that will make me to show it to the woman? Jessica, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay.
What do you think that will make me to show it to the woman and say, look at this girl, this my friend in Nigeria has been doing this. He's currently being arrested. What do you think that will make me to show it to the woman? If I have something to do with it, if it is my favorite thing, do you think I show it to the woman to help me fight for my friend? Or do you think I show it to the woman to help fight for Jesse? Because what that graphic picture that Harrison shared broke my heart. And it's the cause of this conversation today. So, once you show that to that, when I showed that to the woman was shocked. I show it to her, the whole video. I wasn't hiding it. Maybe sometimes it is so hard to share the truth. And then the video of the two ladies sitting down and the text message that followed it, as Andrew sent it, the woman saw it. This is the girl they say I kidnapped. Look at them sleeping in my bed peacefully. I showed it to the woman. I was dropping her off. That was my biggest mistake. The reason I say so is this. The woman took it and fly with it. And went online and say, Ben, that video you showed me, the unalive. The whole nation was watching. I had to come out and say, what are you talking about? Are you listening to me? If I would have gone, if I would have gone to Nigeria and tell Nigerian police, this is my friend that live in Aba here, he's doing this kind of thing. Have Aba, Port Harcourt, have Andrew's hand twice. With serious offense that would have kept him in a jail for life. What did they do? They left him. After they left him, they gave him GUN. I was there. I saw how State CID worshipped this guy. Even me, I just kept quiet. So as you say, that if that your friend is a doing Ron's girl, and her client came, you are not a Ron's girl. You will just be looking. You're not going to say. You're not going to go to people and start pointing and say, he's doing wrong, girl. That person that come. How do you think your friend will see you? Your friend will see you. Your friend can poison you. So if that guy told me that, go ahead.
I understand your point.
So,
but on the live,
and again, hold on, and again, the police have opportunity in January. Do you see how close is January to May? They have.
We all know Nigeria system always.
So what do you think I would have done? Okay, if I want to phone, I really like the way, Jesse, I really like the way you're asking questions because I like curiosity and I go deeper to explain. What do you think I would have gone? Which line will I call? Jesse, I want you to play the same scenario tomorrow. Call one police station tomorrow. Okay, write 10 blogs tomorrow. In short, write 20 blogs. Big blog. Linda Ikeja, Daddy Freeze, Very Dark Man, Tunde Not. Fake a scenario for them. Send them a random. So hold on. Send them a random picture. Let me see if they will talk about it. In short, they will even read your message. As you hear, she said, see, those bloggers have no responsibility for you. I live in the UK. I don't wait for Daily Mail journalists to protect me. I did not announce to any media company in the UK now that some people are threatening me. I went to the police. I told the police. So the police have my address and my location anywhere I go. If I have any problem, I call them. That is how a society is supposed to be run. You don't need a blogger to highlight a pain. We've just heard now that somebody is missing since March. What investigation did the police carry out?
Mr. Ben, for me, I understand your point of view. When all these things started, I said that, oh, you expect this man to just go to police station and say, hello, my friend is killing people, hello. I said it's not possible. That one is not possible. But my own point of view is that when you are using your platform right now, and Andrew is no more. Assuming you have been using this platform, a lot of people will know. Even if police is not working, a lot of people will say, okay, this man, let me avoid this man, let me do this. Maybe Celine and the other lady, maybe they will still be alive today. Who knows? For me, I just said, okay, you should have been using your platform.
Do you know what the blame? Do you know what the blame is? Do you know where you have been blaming me now? I would have accepted your blame with a chain on my neck. If I would have sat down in my house that day, when that news flashed in the night, and I saw all those lies, and I kept quiet, you would have been blaming me now. Because I know that lie is the same lie that made Andrew to do most of those things. But I didn't. I said,
but
this
your
is a lie.
friend is no more before you start talking.
No. My friend was no more before I start talking. Why did the police lie? Do you understand what I'm talking about now?
See, Mr. Ben, let's leave police apart. We know them. We know. Police will see the truth like this, but they will say no. They will see white, they will call it black. They will see blue, they will call it yellow. But we, the citizens, we have to help ourselves.
Okay, I give you assignment.
Police
is the main
I have a question, right?
My dear, this
I have a question.
And my sister, let me finish. Nick, let me ask her something, okay? My sister, can you hear me? Yeah. Yes, please. With what you are asking him, right? Do you understand that Ben also has his family? He has his family in Nigeria. Are you aware that he has family in Nigeria, right? My sister, I know, but right now nobody is talking about. Please, I'm asking you a question. Please, just calm down. Even if he had to talk with the fear of the fact that Andrew could not just harm him personally, but his family that is still left. If he doesn't, you know how when somebody is angry at you, right? How to the extent where they can go to do something to you or your family or anything that will affect you. Are you aware? So I have explained this over and over again. Like you are saying that, Nigeria police, we know them already. My sister, that is why we are reintegrating. For the sake, not just Nigeria police, for Africa in whole. I'm a Ghanaian. The Ghanaian police, to make sure that if incidents happen, they don't just wait, but they come and assist the person regardless of their status in the society. Regardless if they have money or not. So if you say we should stop talking about the police, that cannot be now, my sister.
Okay, man. Okay, man. Let me say something now. Okay. The deed has already been done, you know. Andrew is no more. Right. This one, we don't know if Afiba or the other lady, they are still there. We don't know if truly is Andrew that did this and, you know, all these kind of things. Right. So now, what I'm trying to say now is that Mr. Ben should just rest. Because
you don't complete that now.
My dear.
You know,
Jessica, stop. I want to talk to you, please.
The reason why I said that is that just try your best and leave the rest to God.
Okay, Jessica. I beg, I want somebody to answer Jessica, please. Felia, yeah, my sister, let somebody else answer Jessica.
Let me just finish my statement.
Hello.
You know,
Hello.
Jessica, stop, please.
You know, if people want to say now, they will say, okay, it's because they tie Andrew. Mr. Ben is talking. Because before they tie Andrew, we did not know Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben was not.
If Mr. Ben choose to talk because they tie his friend, he is not wrong. You know what it means?
No, on this case, no. On this case,
it's not wrong.
If
something.
No.
If you
on this case,
if
if Andrew is even my father, I cannot support
you.
You
know your basis of asking question. Now, this same man committed a crime in the UK by hitting a woman. He spent 2 years for JRB.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mr. Ben got report him, or Mr. Ben I judge for him. Now, he do who the hit for face, carry himself, go tell Popo, say, see what they do me. And he served the time. If to say this same thing happen for UK, say 2 ladies now, they not see them again. It is say Mr. Ben for free cover for them. Or this kind of investigation for the 2. Now, the same person will get the same problem. I'm using PG so that because of the
algorithm, yeah.
Because we get the same problem. Now, he carry himself go Nigeria. He get first case. Mr. Ben didn't witness him according to all of you now. He goes scot-free. I mean, Mr. Ben be the lawyer will go stand for him. Now, he gets second case. He goes scot-free. Now, put yourself in this man's shoe. You can't go report the same person, give the same set of people. Now, he will come see buy a way out. He will come see they free. Then you can't be Mr. Ben against his friends. Mr. Ben will go to fight back away, no. You put yourself in people's shoe. If you are reporting somebody in a system that works, you will not say you did do something. With the justify, nobody fear for your back.
Okay, fine. The system is not.
Even to add to that, right?
Okay, I'm not blaming you for talking. Okay, now that you are talking, what's the essence of the talking? To bring back the lady.
Illegally, man. It was said they're not paying. We for no day this round table they talk.
Now for the talk for himself now, Jessica.
Andrew, where this lady stay? Then for the talk with the kingpin. Okay, where you put them?
Jessica. Brother, Jessica, I have a question for you before you leave, and you need to address us because I know you are a very smart young lady, and I believe this question has been on your mind. When you started, you told us that you give me a scenario that, for example, if your friend is Olosho, and then that your friend that is Olosho normally go and come back and hustle and thief somebody's dollar and bring it for you keep, and on one day somebody can't tell you, say, this your friend though, we be Olosho, don't come hotel, carry money. You understand? They can't carry that your friend, carry and go sell. You can't call your friend, say, your friend, say, what happened? He say, I don't carry this money. They say, what did police talk? Police say, even that day, say, if I don't enter that hotel room. You understand? Now, police talk, whether the police, they lie, police no lie. You understand? So, they keep money for your friend before, but your friend, they tell you now, say, this matter, my hand no day inside. You dey hear what they talk? So police no can let your friend go court to go defend himself. Where you go fit come out say, I know say my friend they do this, but this one where you say you do, I don't know whether they do am. But before your friend go get chance, stand before judge to say, I know even did that hotel that night. Check my phone, check my things. They don't pay am. You go sit down for your house. No say your friend no go there that day, your friend was somewhere else. You know, according to what your friend tell you. Even though you no believe your friend. But your friend come dey tell you say as police carry me dey go, police even knack me on the road. Finally, police come still pie me on top. Then you come here say when the police knack your friend tell you say this police wey carry me dey go, they don knack me o. You dey feel and say you do this thing, your friend dey tell you say I no do am o. Then before your friend go reach where they supposed to carry am go, they don pie am. What would you do, Jessica?
Okay, let me talk. You see, if I know say this my friend, she dey always do this thing very well, which I'm aware of it. See, once a thief is always a thief. If I know say, okay, babe, you dey always thief, you dey always do this thing, nothing wey, and they can't say, okay, this thing you do it. Number one, I will get angry that they did not allow her to defend herself or to talk. That one is number one. Number two is that if my friend give me evidence, like, because in this situation now, you saw the video, everything that they are with them, and you said the lady look like you used something for them. They are not normal. Okay, if my friend in that situation, like, okay, I know say this person will go meet them, and this thing na thing wey you dey always do, and you show me that, okay, these people, they are with me. Number one, I cannot believe you because now your way.
Jessica, have a good evening. Have a good evening. Nigerians have heard you. They will make up their mind. Now, you now see what we are talking about. Jessica really wanted a question to ask, and I returned the question back to her. Jessica said her friend, even though she knows say her friend don't do him that day, because her friend don't do him before, and her friend call him, and if they pay him friend, he go say he deserve him. That is the mentality that we're trying to change. I want to thank you guys for doing it. Yeah, say it. Go ahead, sir.
I'm sure she has friends. She has friends that are either scammers or it might be something illegal. Are you going to go to the police and say, hey, you know, I have scammer friends? I think in the world, even Nigeria is ranked highest. So maybe top 5 scamming countries. Why are people not going for it to report their scammer friends? It's because you might not be able to provide enough proof, and then you also feel you also feel you might betray them. So in case you have to make that report anonymous, there should be that channel. But like you are saying, these cases came up. He went there and came out successful, like came out without any charges. So I'm just wondering what you would have gone to report, or even if you had to blog, what are you going to blog about? Like, there are so many abusive men, right? And yes, we look down upon that, but are you going to pick out your friend and write a blog about him that, hey, that he has had 2 cases where he abused people?
And savage all your relationship with him, savage to put your life at risk. So another question that I want Jessica to understand is an education. It's not really a question. Jessica, in the constitution of anywhere, there's what is called you are innocent until you are proven guilty. Even when you commit that offense, the law consider you innocent. If I accuse you now, Jessica, you come to the market, I said, you don't carry my phone. Jessica, don't carry my phone. Jessica, you want to be able to explain yourself that you did not carry the phone. You understand? Just imagine if nobody gave you a chance to explain yourself so you don't carry the phone. Somebody just begin to beat you and they put tire on your head. They burn you on the road there. And you not really carry the phone. You good? Maybe somebody else carried the phone. But you wanted chance to go to the chief market owner to explain. Say, I no carry this phone, no. Why they can't they beat me say I carry the phone, no? But they don't let you get that chance at all. They put tire on your head and burn you. It makes sense? Jessica, you are a young lady and you are a leader. You are going to be a leader. I want you to think critically, think rational, leave emotion. And next time, if a situation like this happen, pray before you make a decision. Because with that mentalities of yours, you could put yourself at risk. Don't make decision on emotion base. It doesn't work. That's why when you go inside a plane, the pilot will tell you, the flight attendant will tell you, if there's an emergency, and you have your daughter or your child in front of you, he says, save yourself first. Save yourself first before you take care of your own child in a plane. Why did you think they told you that? It's because a man that cannot save himself cannot save another person. Please think about yourself. Be brave, but always take risk with caution.
When people even come to you and ask the question, you didn't go and report. I think you have to let them clarify. What are you going to report? Are you going to report he meeting people online? Are you going to report about the abuse? Are you going to they have to kind of clearly state what you are going to report. Then I think you can speak to that, right? Because I think some people mix that up with the kidnapping.
I have not seen any.
Yes, some people mix it up with the kidnapping.
Yes, I have not seen any difference. Okay, my friend kills by somebody at the cover of for her, or my friend do one dangerous thing. Even the one where is supposed to go report, like that GUI where they give her. Okay, imagine now, he want to go report. My girlfriend do. They give her GUN illegally. You want to report, give the person where
we give her the GUN. You get GUN.
Why I actually appreciate, because like we said, truth not say they're not talking. Yeah? Why I appreciate what you they do. Now because of say, if you leave them for only the people to do their background, whatever, make them come with their results. Now mobile case we go get here.
No lesson.
They will go around them, look for a way to filter the one way will cover them, we will block their loopholes. Then bring what they want to bring to the public. And Nigeria don't turn where it is say, they give you some chop. You go see as they give you, because they manage the sasa the way you see. That's why it be. You go they see say this one are two. They'll say, oh boy, now serious, you know they see the center well. Take them the way you see them. If you not come with such move, I have the one thing no say people spend 4 days for road, where they supposed to spend just 1 day for the same journey. If you not come with such move, I have the one thing no say some kind illegalities they around the people we're supposed to protect the suspect self, where they protect no where the guest is. Because the act of you tying the main suspect, you don't have to jeopardize the case. If you can buy somebody and you not give reason why you will buy yourself, they go to hide your ass. So if somebody can say $50,000 they the house with they carry, it is true, because that is even a motive to even buy somebody. Because they talk about Nigeria, they'll tell you say, if maybe you carry money for motor, maybe you go back, you go withdraw big money. Let's say, let me use 20 meters. Then police can't stop you for checkpoints. They tell you, say, wait till your boots. Now open up for them. Make sure, say, they follow you, go to their police station, where other people did, before you open up. Because if you open up for them, I'm not talking about the bad ones, so, because good ones, they. But how you want to know, say, this one a good one or a bad one. They don't write thief for head, though, until you don't act. If they carry you go station, now there you, now so the country don't be. Before you open and say, okay, I be the carry 20 meters, I go back, I want you to do so and so. And the thing you say, why you not talk? The help not be my fault. I don't know who I be. I don't know what if I tell when I say, see what I get, when I go silence me, put gun for my body, say, unknown G-men. So that's not how the country, they advise people for such things. They're not the either. So if it don't be like that, don't be sentiment. If they think do investigation, they see say you get where Mr. Ben for do one or two things will lead to the dying of those guys, they go jail up.
Straight away. Straight away.
Not be sentiment. Not be say, oh, why it is. No. Okay, what do you want to go report about your friend? Your friend they abuse girls, so Mona Jelamo. Oh, I get one friend, though. My friend, if you carry woman put for us, I say you go drop them, they're not going to know where they're again. Because you will be all your proof. Even if you don't give them proof. Okay, person waited and say, my wife, Yeah, now from Dubai, they say, oh, my wife, I know they see her again. I know they don't go Nigeria, I not see her again. Una say make it pay money, pay 7 million. For the person where even get case.
We get case, so.
Pay 7 million, you not get results. Okay, which explanation the one explain who pay 7 million?
And I also, I also want to give Jessica the reality of Nigeria tomorrow. Jessica, if you are there tomorrow, carry your phone, call 3 police line, call Port Harcourt, call Lagos, call anywhere. Tell them say you pretend say that you they miss. Say my sister they miss. Give information. Say I will not see am. Hear what they go tell you for your own phone. Just hear now. The first thing they go tell you, say, give us the number and say pay 70,000 to go tracking. Do you think that is how it works in the country I live? Don't you think we should have at least, when a woman say, when somebody calls, say a woman they miss, make they put action in order, they look for her. We can't, it be like say Nigerians know the truth. They just don't, if they don't like your face, don't take my face, take the truth. I know fine, but my mama like me. I will, but my word are solid. Take it. Work with it. Ask question. Ask why. Why is this so? If you go missing tomorrow, don't you want people to take you serious as soon as your sister report you? You say make you rest. You say Mr. Ben rest. We they talk about 2 girls, we never see them. You say make I rest. Jessica, you sound very, very intelligent. So I'll pardon you. Because normally my mouth no good for people that make a statement like that. God bless you. So, we have done absolute fantastic today. Again, God has given me the strength to drop nothing but the fact that I know is fact. If you have anything against me that you know it will be a stumbling block to this investigation, make it known to the police people. Tell to your police, talk to your police. I am not against Nigerian police. I'm not even against the officers. I want them to take responsibility for their mistake. If a medical doctor performed surgery and left a needle in the stomach of the patient, that medical doctor will be fired. So the police have done wrong. They have failed Afiba and Selim. They have failed Andrew. They have failed the whole nation. Don't go and celebrate because they pie Andrew. Don't celebrate because there's so many questions that could have been answered. He could have explained everything better. And I'm not fighting for him. No justice for Andrew. It's justice for everyone. Now, going forward, we will still be dragging this thing because if I didn't start this thing, this movement would have been over. For those of you that go and say stop, I will not stop. My name is out there. Everyone is a suspect, including me. I accept. Let the police do their diligent investigation around the disappearance of these people. Every other cloud chasing thing that you see online is none of my business. But if you come online and try to vandalize my name, I will come online and reply you. Now, so they run on for internet. I want to thank you guys for joining. May God replenish your pocket to buy more data because our program are too long. My sister, can you say bye-bye to our Ghanaian brothers, please, and sisters?
Okay, so thank you, everyone. And I'm sure today there's still a lot of Ghanaian people that have listened to the show. And like we still insist, this is about 2 missing ladies, Afiba and Celine. Afiba is one of our own. Afiba is a Ghanaian. Afiba is somebody's daughter. Afiba is somebody's sister. Therefore, it is up to us to actually push the buttons that needs to be pushed so that these ladies can be found, whether alive or unalive. That is the reason why we actually come on here. And I've also said that eventually we know that the police are doing their investigations and they will come up with their findings. But until then, let's have healthy discussions. Ben is always available to answer questions. And I believe surely the end shall justify the means.
Thank you,
everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. And Jessica, don't take it personal. I love you always. Thank you, guys. Bye.